Miss, this man hit over me in front of the kids.
Okay.
I work at a school, the kids love me.
Okay.
Y'all told me what y'all told me last time. Y'all said, get away from him. I got away.
Okay. We're going through that one more time today, and then we're going to be done with it.
But Miss, listen, but why did he have to hit over me in front of the kids?
Because I don't think
that's going to break their heart.
They were worried, and you're going to be able to go back and tell them tomorrow you're fine.
No, I'm not. Because them kids not going to look at it like that. Them kids going to... I'm a role model to them kids. Them kids look up to me.
Okay.
I took help them kids. He can't come in front of the kids.
Okay. We may be able to go back. We'll see. We'll see.
Go back. That don't make sense.
Okay.
The people, the principal is not going to look at it like that.
Okay.
Them people going to see me.
We're stuck. We had to do what we had to do. We had to do that because of everything that happened the first time. We didn't get the right story the first time, so now we're having to go back and do it again. But it's done. After today, Q's done.
Y'all told me to get away. I got away.
Okay.
I was working at the jail for the juvenile.
Okay, just a minute. Let them. They're gonna talk to you in just a minute. Let them go through all that. You can go through the JDC and all that. What's that?
The black lady.
She's gonna come and talk to you. She's dropping someone else off right now. She'll be right back.
Yeah. Nigga, I swear to God, Peter's nigga after this nigga's come.
Sure you don't want to borrow water or anything like that?
No, sir.
Let me know if you change your mind. Paper towel?
Oh,
You want paper towel?
no, sir.
Good.
People go, yeah. I swear, what? I will go back there and they're going to say, terminate, non-rehirable, none of that. Done today. People don't know there be nobody dealing on something happened last year. That's what he said that. People were like, what did he do? Can't have nobody around the kids and they get involved with the police. I wouldn't even want to be around the kids if I get involved with the police.
All your stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Archer, I'm Detective Marlin. It's Detective Newbling. So we're just going to talk to you here in just a
No,
minute.
sir.
Soda, water?
You good? Alright, just going to go over some basic stuff real quick, okay? Can you spell your first name for me?
G-U-R-A-N.
Q-U-R-A-N.
Yes,
And your
ma'am.
middle initial?
Maurice M.
And your last name?
Archer, A-R-C-H-E-R.
And what's your date of birth?
Now 1492.
I'm sorry, what was the first part?
Now 1492.
And how old are you?
25.
What's your cell phone number?
727-902-5801.
And how many cell phones do you have?
One.
Just the one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That was my old number you guys probably have.
This 902?
No.
Oh, you asked me on my cell phone. I thought you had the old number.
Oh, what's your old number?
727-276-9523.
How long ago did you have that one?
I had it was for a while.
You had it for a while before this? Okay. Alrighty.
Did you have a 318 one too?
318. Yes.
What was that one?
That was a phone that I broke.
What was that number?
That was AT&T.
What was the phone number?
I don't know. I forgot.
What's your home address?
2228 ALSACE.
A-L.
SACE. Terrace North.
St. Pete?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you under the influence of prescription drugs?
I don't do any drugs and I don't smoke or drink.
Okay, so you're not under the influence.
No, ma'am.
Under the influence of alcohol?
No.
Illegal drugs?
No.
What was the last grade you completed?
I graduated high school, 12th grade.
Can you read?
Yes.
Can you write?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, today's date is December 12th, 2017, and the time is 1:13 p.m. And again, I'm Detective Marlon with the St. Petersburg Police Department.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you have the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that anything you say can or will be used against you in a court of law?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you have the right to have an attorney present while you're being questioned?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements?
Yes.
Do you understand the rights I've just explained to you?
Yes.
Okay, having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Whenever you can call my grandmother, put on speaker.
Yeah, you'll be able to call your grandma here shortly, okay? We just want to talk to you, okay? You know how we talked to you last year,
Yes.
right? Okay, we just want to go over everything again,
Yes.
okay? That's all we want to do.
Is the black lady coming in?
Huh?
Is the black lady coming? The lady?
She's going to be on her way, but she's not here right now, okay?
And I want to speak to her.
Okay. She's on her way, but she's going to be a while, okay?
She's over in Tampa or something.
Yeah.
Let's give them what she wants to do.
Okay.
We could be all done by then.
Yeah, okay?
Hey, it ain't gonna be like that. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. That ain't that bad.
I mean, one thing about it, if I done something wrong, I know, but I didn't do anything wrong.
And you know what? We know that.
And that's why we want to talk to you, okay?
These people told me to get away from the person I was around. I left, got away from this man, worked it, what I supposed to do.
This is just everything I read to you, okay?
Yes,
And these are all your responses,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
What I need for you to do is just sign right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is everything.
Your life will be back on track, buddy. Don't worry.
But me going back to the school board, and the man thought, I guess he was nervous, saying I was going to run. I wouldn't, if I seen the police, when you said that I have a visitor, I seen the police out of ran then. I'm not that type of person.
Right.
And he just handcuffed me in front of the principals and stuff. And it's like, you know what? Forget it. Give me your hands. And just did it like that. And I was like, whoa, wait, what's going on? And he just handcuffed me. And the people, me going back to work, that's not going to happen.
Well, maybe we could speak to them when,
We might be able
Try
to
to
talk
help
to them and
resolve
help you out
that
with
for
this, okay?
Okay.
This is what we want to do. Obviously, we talked last year,
Yes.
okay? Okay, you know what we're here about, right? The
Blonde
Taylor, blonde-haired
Yes.
lady, all right? You have a picture of her, just so we all know who we're talking about? You remember? Okay.
This is the only time I've ever been in here.
Okay,
She
all
looks a
right.
little different in that picture, don't she?
Yeah.
But that's her?
She didn't look like that. But she had
Yeah,
her.
okay. All right, what we want to do is just find out exactly what took place, okay? Obviously, we're almost a year down the road.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
we've done a lot of our homework.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and we, for the most part, know exactly what happened. Okay, so what we want to hear from you is what happened. Okay, so just start, I understand, just start from the beginning, you know, a couple days before all this. So the day of.
Well, what happened is I don't have communication with that guy she was going with.
Okay, the white guy up
I don't.
north.
Yes, I don't.
Okay.
I don't speak to him,
Sorry.
so I don't know. I just was he was the dude I was hanging with. He was like my mentor. Whatever I needed, like he'll give me money and stuff, and that's it. Like he wasn't a good man. He's not like a mentor, but like I work and he like the job. He's like you're a good guy, this and that, and he has kids, and all I did was just he gave me his car. I could drive his car. You know,
Okay, and this is who? Who are you talking about?
Atwater.
Atwater?
Yes.
That's his other name.
Okay.
That's his real name.
What's his first name?
What's his first name? Deontay.
Deontay Atwater. That's first and last name.
Yeah.
Okay, what's his last name?
Atwater.
Picture. Okay.
Oh.
Alrighty. All right. So you're hanging out with him,
That's it.
and then what happens the day of?
I don't know. All I go is and we drive up there. We go up there, and the lady, she was a drug addict.
How did you guys end up there? You got to slow down.
Yeah.
Start.
Yeah. How did you end up? Why did you end
Start
up going
from your
driving up
beginning
there?
of
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Start from in the morning.
Yeah.
In the morning, I don't know. I don't live with him. So
No, you. What were you doing?
Yeah. You.
I was home.
Okay. So
was home.
take us through the morning and then the afternoon. What did you do that morning? Do you remember?
I was home. Laying down, he called me, and that's it. He said we gotta go to the birdhouse, and just drove up
Okay.
there. So we go up there. The lady was on drugs.
Do you remember what time you headed up there? Is it still daylight out? Evenings?
No, it wasn't daylight.
It was nighttime.
Mhm.
Okay. So you
I
go
don't
up
know
there.
time, but it was. So we go up there, and
Who's we?
me and Atwater.
Who else?
Can I speak to that black lady, please? I'm comfortable.
It's going to be. No, I get
Right.
you're
Because
comfortable.
no,
Listen,
because
we
you
work
know-
with her.
The questions we're asking, dude, we already know the
Yeah.
answers, and it ain't bad.
You're fine.
No,
Listen,
this.
Q, you're fine.
No, I'm not. You see,
Okay.
y'all.
No, you really are.
You,
You really are. You're all right, dude.
This what happened last time. The same thing,
Did-
and it took all day.
Did you hurt that lady?
No.
Then don't worry about it.
exactly.
So
And we
But
know
so-
that. We know that. So don't worry about it, man.
we go.
It's not that bad,
So
really.
yes, it is.
Why? Tell me why you think it's bad.
This is what happened last time, man.
What
And
happened?
This
You
is
went
the
home,
same
didn't
thing.
you?
No, yes, but the same thing happened. I was here for no reason. 12 hours, just same thing.
Don't you think it's important to us? though?
I respect what you guys do. I do. I told
Thank
them
you.
I wanted to be with you guys. I even used to work for correction, like the JDC. But it's just. Alright. This is what happened last time.
You know, all these questions we're asking, we already know the answers. We've spoke to a lot of people about this. We just want to make sure we got all our ducks in a row about this. And out of everybody that I've talked to and the stories I've heard, you were the one trying to do everything right.
But sir, but I first.
So, my hat's off to you for that.
Can we? Okay. Can you write? Can you come? That part. Can we come back?
To the person, the other person? Why is it you don't want to mention to her? We already know who it is. Is it related to you?
Listen, are you afraid of this person?
Is he related to you?
No.
You're just
Are you
scared of him?
afraid? You scared? Listen, we already have his name, so you did not give it to us. Okay? But we just need to hear it from you. Who else was with you, Q?
What did he do to that lady?
No. Nobody did nothing to the lady.
And we don't think so either.
Right.
So don't be worried.
But I know.
But who was with you? You're gonna feel better afterwards.
No, I'm not.
Are you scared of him?
I'm scared of everybody.
We all are, dude. There's only one person we all answer to.
Yeah, it could be that.
And you know what? That ain't a big deal for him either.
But I understand that. But still, me, period. It's not. It's crazy, man. This is what happened.
When you tell me his name, I'm gonna hold you up his picture. Because I have it right here.
Because this stuff going on paper saying this.
No, we already know who he is.
Yeah, you didn't give us his
He
name.
didn't do it. I mean, we're just confirming something.
Yes, that's all we're doing. A lot of this is just confirmation.
You're not the first person we've talked to about this. I hope you realize that.
Oh man.
With your story, with everybody else's, it helps everybody. It really
Yes,
does.
to be consistent, and that's what we need is consistency.
What has this guy got on with you
Listen.
guys? I don't understand.
You didn't hurt her, right?
No.
And you said nobody hurt her, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
What do they call him?
Huh?
What do they call him? You're not telling me anything I don't know.
Q.
It's the same thing that happened at the time.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same thing that happened. I can tell. I promise to God. This is the same thing that happened at the time.
It's gonna be, and that's what we want to do. We need to confirm your story. We gotta get your side of it.
I understand
I know,
that.
and I know this sucks for you to have to go through this. Okay, and so
You guys don't live out here. Y'all.
This ain't on you, man. This ain't on you.
Listen, we got the name already.
And you know what? He's gonna be fine too.
Yep, exactly. All right, we already have
But-
the name.
You guys even hang or talk to this guy anymore?
Mm-mm.
And you
That
don't
don't mean
have to-
nothing.
Yeah, well, dude, it ain't like that. You're not putting someone in jail. You're not putting somebody in jail. So, you didn't hurt her?
Mm-mm.
Deontay didn't hurt her? Right? Did he or didn't he?
No.
Did this guy hurt her? Did he or didn't he?
Mm-mm.
Who did?
Herself. I understand that, but
This guy you're gonna tell me ain't gonna see none of the reports about you.
listen, I'm gonna tell you, I done seen stuff. I done seen plenty of people have stuff on Facebook. When people get stuff, and I done seen people put whatever those things is on Facebook and put people's names on it. I done seen it more than once. And I know one boy that's not even here.
Who?
No, I'm saying I know one dude that got killed.
Who?
I don't know the situation, but I know that his paper was on the Facebook, and he's from St. Pete, and it said, "Oh, this snitching ass nigga," and he ended up getting shot.
And they died?
Well, I don't know. I know he's not.
'Cause
I haven't seen
never
him.
heard of.
I haven't seen him though.
I've never heard of this stuff. And this guy is grown, so he's not gonna want to be getting involved in those shit. He's already had enough hard time in his life. He doesn't need any more. And he ain't. And if he didn't hurt her, then he don't have to worry about it either. And as long as you tell us the exact same thing that we've already been told a couple times, he is not going to have to worry about nothing. All right, so the three of you are together, right?
Yes.
You guys head up there. Tell us what happens when you get up there.
The man, it was a conversation going on. I was in the living room, sitting down. I don't be around that man or that lady. I don't be around them at all. All I do is, I'm respectful, so if I come to somebody's house, I speak. I make sure I speak to them and have a seat. That's it. And all like I say, he had the cars. He was in the neighborhood where I grew up at, and he let me drive his cars. And I was a young 20. I'm driving a BMW or whatever, Challenger.
I thought you were driving for him because he didn't have a license.
Yeah, I'm saying, but.
All right, so what do you call him? Atwood?
What
do you call him? Deontay D?
D.
Okay, so
I
you're driving D's car up there. Are you the one driving D?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and which car are you driving up there?
I don't remember.
Did you guys get a call to go up there?
That's what I'm saying. See, Bert did call him, but I don't know. I don't call it. That's whatever goes on. That's not my business. You know what I mean? I know what type of person he is, but that's not my business because I don't indulge in those type of things. So whatever they had going on, so we go up there, and like I said, I go to the living room. They have a conversation. Bert said she needs to go to the rehab or whatever because she was getting out. I guess she was going strong on drugs, So she was in there, and she's butt naked, and she was super high, and she had her legs open, and just was open.
Okay.
So that, and then
What was she saying? Was she talking?
yeah, I don't remember. I don't know what she said, but I know
she's talking.
She was super high.
Okay.
So they said she got to go to rehab. We were finna take her to the rehab place. So I guess that's what they said. We finna take her to the rehab place. So when we going, she just died.
Okay. Where did she die?
In the truck.
Okay, so let's back up because you're going from in the house where she's high, laying on the bed, moving around.
We got in the truck. She went to the truck.
Okay, so how did she get in the truck?
We helped her get in there.
Okay, who's we? Okay, so did you help pick her up? Let me ask you this. When she left, when you guys brought her into the truck, okay, did she have clothes on?
She had a shirt. I know she had a shirt on.
Okay.
But I don't know if she was naked or not.
Okay, how did she get from the bed to the inside of the truck? Explain it in detail.
Well, when I came up,
You're not a bad guy, dude.
I know I'm not, but
Stop worrying so much about it.
I'm so nervous. I'm for this shit.
Don't. This is not the time you gotta be nervous about this, alright?
Yeah, just relax.
I thought you were the one that wanted to call for.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta tell us.
With that part when I seen it, I was like, I'm not touching nobody. Call the police. That's what I said. I said, call the police.
And where was this at?
At the house before she was in the truck.
Okay, do you think she was dead at the house? Okay,
she
was still alive.
No, she was alive. You can
okay.
And she's like, like going crazy.
Okay.
So then she couldn't walk.
Okay.
And she was cursing. I remember. She was on the bed. She really wasn't doing like that, but she was just like, you touch your eyes. She was like, she's doing this on the bed, she's cursing and stuff.
Okay. Did anybody tell her to be quiet or anything like that? Tell her to calm down?
They said, honey, you gotta go. They said, baby, you can't be here no more. Come on,
Okay.
I'm gonna call you a cab and it's time for you to go. She said she's not going nowhere.
Okay. Who's saying that they're gonna call her a cab?
The guy, Bert.
Bert?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she's saying no, she's not going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then what happens?
They have a conversation.
No, are you in the bedroom when all this goes on?
When the conversation's going on?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear it?
When they have a conversation, they went, so you have the living room, bathroom. Like, well, no. His room, and he has a bathroom in his room.
Okay.
So they have a conversation in the bathroom. I don't know who it is. they talking him.
Who's talking? Who's having the conversation? I'm getting lost.
D and Mr. Burt.
Bert.
Okay.
Okay.
They just have a conversation. So she said, I know they tell her we was going to take her to the rehab. So when she get in the truck, we driving.
Okay, hold on. How does she get into the truck? I don't mean to be detailed, but we need obvious details. Okay.
Was Deontay?
Hmm?
The conversation in the bathroom with Bert?
It's Bert and D.
Is it Deontay having a conversation or
They just
another
talk-
person?
No, they was talking to him and D.
Okay.
He talking. And I just
Okay,
said,
Bert and D's talking in the bathroom. That's
I need
it.
to know who D is.
at work.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So Deontay is D. Deontay is
He's D.
Outward.
Cookie D.
Cookie D.
Snow.
Okay, Cookie. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So he's got all these nicknames. Okay. So they're having a conversation in the bathroom, and how does the girl get from the bed to inside the truck? And she's still alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So if she's alive, does she walk at all, or who carries her? Do you carry her?
No.
Okay, does D
I
carry
would-
her? Does D carry her?
It's not bad carrying
It's-
somebody.
It's she's alive, right?
Yes.
Okay, so she's obviously too high on drugs to walk herself, right? So somebody's got to carry her, right? Nobody's in trouble, right? To carry a girl who's alive to a truck, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so who carries her to the truck? Does D carry her to the truck, or does that other guy carry her to the truck? Or does Bert?
No, bro.
Bert didn't do anything, did he?
He was sitting there just like,
Freaking out.
yeah. But he wasn't freaking out. He was because he was smoking a cigarette, so he was freaked out. But it's just,
I heard the person carrying her to the truck wanted to rush her to get her to the hospital.
everybody, I didn't want nothing to do with it. Was anybody?
It ain't your fault you ended up in a position there.
Yes.
Somebody else put you in that predicament, but you're trying to do the right thing, weren't you? And don't be afraid to tell us, dude. It's not bad to help carry someone to the car. You know what I mean?
But
So don't be
the
afraid.
thing is though, is like, I know when I leave here, if I leave here, whatever goes on, because the guy was telling me, I don't know what he was going through, but he in the office, he was like, I don't know what you get charged with, but it just was crazy there. But I'm just,
Listen,
Well, you know
we're
what?
sitting here telling
Tell
you.
the truth, and that could change everything.
Yes.
I'm telling the truth.
All right.
It's just,
Don't-
You're scared shitless is what it is,
I
right?
understand that. Don't be afraid. If you tell the truth, that's going to be the best thing for you.
Yes.
um,
Just trust us on this, okay? So she's in the bed yelling and screaming. They're talking about bringing her rehab. Okay. So what happens?
she get picked up from the truck.
Who picks her up?
The good person. Who's
Who
that?
picks her up?
Who is that? Who's the good Samaritan here?
I want to take her. Get her some help. Hmm?
Do you carry her to the truck?
No.
Does
That's
Deontay
not
carry her to
bad.
the truck?
It's not bad. The other people were too afraid or scared, I'm sure.
Because I know she had some issues in the
Let me
bed.
tell you something. One thing about me, if I did something, I'm gonna tell you. But like I said, it's just if it wasn't, I could tell you the whole thing. But it's
I was told you were the one that wanted to do the right thing from the get-go.
I
I was told you were the one that carried her to the truck
no,
because you wanted to get to the hospital.
no. It's a fucking lie.
All
Excuse
right.
me, sorry.
That's fine.
So did you
No.
carry her?
No,
Did Deontay carry her?
no.
So it was the third guy.
Whoever he is,
He carried her.
He picked her up. Was she
Yeah.
still alive when he
Mhm.
picked her up?
Mhm.
How did he carry her to the car?
he picked up.
How though? Was he picked her up like this? Did he put her on the back of his shoulder? Did he just, bear hug her? I mean, I know she's a small person, so she's not too heavy. Okay. What was she saying when he picked her up?
She wasn't saying nothing. She just was
making moans.
Yeah. She in the truck.
Okay. Where does he put her in the truck?
Back seat.
Okay. How does he put her in the back seat?
Laid it down.
Okay.
She was set up. She was sitting up.
All right. So how did he get her in there? Which door? Driver's side door, passenger side door?
I don't know. When they was like, I was freaking. I'm like, oh, I said, bro,
But let me ask you this: why were you freaking out?
Because first of all, I'm a black male. We in a rich neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Rich white man, white lady, black guys. She drunk. Well, not drunk, high, half naked. Yeah, I'm not a dummy. That just don't sit right.
And you guys your thing was, your thing was to get her to this rehab place?
I said call the police.
Okay.
My thing was call ambulance,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just like, how's it gonna look?
Did they say why they didn't call the ambulance?
It's just, they was like, how's it gonna look? Same thing I said, how's it gonna look? Black guy said, police come here. Like she half naked, all me in here.
Mm-hmm.
That's not gonna look right. So,
When did Bert call?
I don't know. That, don't know.
Okay, so you don't know which door they put her in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, did they sit her up? You said.
Mhm.
How did they sit her up? You
She
moved
was
behind the
sitting up.
driver, behind the passenger.
She was on the passenger.
Okay, so she's sitting up.
So you were behind the driver?
On that part, I'm gonna tell you, on that part, when it happened, I'm thinking, I'm finna get in a different car.
Okay.
So I went to the other car. They was like, they wanted me to drive the truck, and I was cussing. I'm going off. I said, bruh, I ain't with this shit. Excuse me, that's just what I said.
Mhm.
I said, I'm not with this shit, bruh. I said, I don't know what y'all got going on. They was like, man, you got the license or whatever. So I'm like, man, hell no. Hell no.
Now, who's telling you this?
The other guy?
The other guy? D. Bert?
He just was like, but I don't know what they had a conversation. Said, told me I'll drive the truck since I got a license or whatever. So I just was like, man, and I was scared. I was just like, fuck it, man. If you going to the hospital, let's just go then. So as we going down,
What's she wearing?
A shirt. I don't think she had it on. I don't think she had it on. I don't know.
Did she say anything in the car?
She was moaning, and then
When she's moaning, what are you talking about moaning? Eyes open, closed?
I didn't look. As long as I heard her moaning,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay.
Right.
Okay. As long as I heard her moaning, I was like, okay. Because I didn't want to look at her. I didn't want to touch her. And then she stopped moaning. And then she fell. I felt she ended up laying down to the side like that.
Okay.
So it started stinking.
She laying down all the way or leaning against
No,
the door?
she was like, I don't know. I know
She on her side, her back?
She was, you know, you sit up and you lay down like this,
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Okay.
So I thought she booed on herself, just to be nasty.
She
But
what?
You know what? I thought she booed on herself, but you know what? She probably did.
Shit.
She probably did have. I don't know if she had, because I don't know. But I know I was like, Miss, you boob. I promised to God with my mama. I said, Miss, you boob on yourself? So I was like, oh my God, why would you do that? So I was like, that's nasty. So I called and said, hey, this lady.
Who'd you
I
call?
called D.
Okay.
I said, hey, this lady booed on herself, bruh. That's just how I said it. I said, this lady booed on herself, bruh.
Now, were you already driving at this point?
Mhm.
Where were you at? Do you remember when you noticed this part?
Well, you know, okay. You know, is that the high school? Where's McMullen Booth?
Countryside High School.
Countryside.
Okay.
East Lake High School's on that road.
No, but
No,
you hit one of those schools first, a high school. What school? If you come from the jail, the Palms County Jail,
Okay.
and you coming up McMullen Booth way, what's
Okay.
that first hospital you ever go?
Countryside.
Okay, so you go all the way down towards that hospital, Largo Hospital. You go all the way back, but it was.
Where were you headed?
I just was following.
Who are you following?
D. He's supposed to go to the hospital. I was just following. So I said, if y'all scared, I was like, if y'all scared, we just drop off at. I just want to say it. I said, I understand if it's a problem, but we just drop off at the hospital and put her there and just go. I said,
did you see a hospital at all?
No, it was they got, I guess the police ended up coming by them. I don't know.
The police ended up what?
Driving around. You know, like when you driving and the police come and the people being nervous, so they're like, oh shit, turn off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So they just turned off. So I don't know where it was at. I'm not familiar.
So they saw the police, who you were following D, they saw the police and turned off and you guys got turned around.
So I don't know where he was at then, but then I called and I said, she's sitting on herself. Then everybody got scared. Everybody got scared, so nobody knew what to do.
So where'd you go? Did you guys stop somewhere?
Stop
Where'd you stop at?
in St. Pete.
Where?
Towards 54. It was, no. That's 62nd.
Did you stop somewhere before that?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Public complex.
Did you stop
Where's it
somewhere
at?
before the interstate?
Like when you got off the Bayside Bridge?
No, you kept going once we got over that way. We stopped, I don't know the neighborhood, but we was by 4th Street somewhere, or whatever.
You stopped at a gas station?
No, heck no. Stopped by, it was a dark place, and I was like, she's shitty. So it started there, and it was a lot of arguing.
Arguing
guys-
with you?
Mm-hmm.
While you
With
guys
who?
got out and you were standing there talking?
I see what happened. I was in the truck, so I was screwed. So I said, I'm like, hey, bro. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I said, y'all finna get me in trouble, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just how I said, y'all. I said, bro, this lady. No, actually, I didn't. When I hopped out, they came in and they seen her, and they was like, she dead. So when I heard that,
That's
I
when
hopped
you
out the
got
truck.
that.
I said, hell no.
No, who told you she was dead?
D.
D?
They said they think D didn't know, but he was like, hey, what's wrong? So they was like that. So that was that. And
Now this is, where were you when this happened?
I was in front of the truck. I
Okay.
didn't.
No. Area.
I saw about
Is this, did you get back on the interstate after that? Okay.
We rode towards another apartment.
Trying to remember?
No. I know.
You're never going to forget that.
I know. Trust me. I got it.
So after you guys figured out she was dead, then what? Did you all get back in the car?
Yeah. Get in the car. And I kept saying, call the police, bro. I was like, please. And I was scared, and my heart like literally, you can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, bro, and I was like, fuck no.
How'd you know she was dead?
I didn't know, because I'm talking to her, but she was dead, and I was talking to her. I didn't know that.
How did you guys determine she was dead?
Somebody said they tried to shake her. And she when they pushed her on the side, like set her up, but she just
This is when you guys stopped?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On the side, but she just fell again. Like, oh shit. That's how I just was there. So.
And that's when they said she was dead.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if they checked your pulse or anything like that?
I think so, yeah. I don't know. I think so, yeah.
Do you know who
'Cause
did that?
I wasn't trying to look.
Did you check her pulse?
I ain't touched that lady.
You didn't touch her at all?
I ain't touched that lady. You give me a polygraph. I ain't touched that lady. Only time you may say I touched her, and I was like, ma'am, but I don't even think I did that. To tell you the truth, because I was too scared. But I turned around, and I was like, I didn't even know dead bodies, they stuff fall out, or whatever it's called. When you die, you just stink.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. So I'm talking to her why she was dead. And I smelled the boo, but I'm talking to her. And I was like, miss, why would you boo on yourself? But anyways, that happened. Go around 62nd. So.
You stopped at an apartment complex first?
No. Well, it was.
When you found out she was dead, is this all over there by that apartment complex off 62nd? Or
It
was that
near.
somewhere?
It was near. But that's why I keep saying 4th Street. No, not 4th.
Okay.
That was yeah, about 4th Street way. I think that was 4th Street way. First we stopped.
But you
by
were
first,
already
first
off
we,
the interstate.
No, yeah, we was off. First
Okay.
we stopped by 4th Street.
Okay.
And they found out she was dead. And everybody was arguing.
Okay.
Do you remember where you got off on the interstate? What exit? Was it South St. Pete? North St. Pete?
South.
Okay. So you never stopped north at all. Once you're on the bridge, crossing the bridge, you're calling D. Once you're calling D, you never stop until you're far south in St. Pete. Okay.
And
then she's leaning down the whole time in the back seat. When do you remember her stop moaning?
way before we got to the St. Pete area.
Okay, so.
Like I said, you had to do a detour.
Okay.
So way before.
All right, so, and she stopped moaning before you even got to St.
Mhm.
Pete. And then what about when you got on the bridge is when you noticed that she boo-boo?
So I noticed that. Yeah, I Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. And I was like, she boo-boo, she cheated on herself. I said, that's disgusting.
Right.
So I'm
And
talking.
she's not moaning at this time.
I'm on the phone. I'm like, bro, that's so disgusting. If I want this lady boo-boo on herself, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's so disgusting.
Right. Okay.
So I didn't know.
But there was no stops immediately off the bridge. You continued.
Because everybody probably, when I said boo-boo, they probably already looked at me. So they probably were spooked, like I was spooked. So they're like, damn, or do not. So I was just following. And when they tried to check, and they're like, cause they're like, man, this nigga here tripping. So they probably stopped. So they started to check, and that's when they found out she was dead. And then we went, and we ran by 62nd, and they ended up getting out of the truck. She got out of the truck, and that was what happened.
Okay, now, when you guys got her out of the truck, how did that happen? Explain to me how that happened. Well, let me ask you this. How did you pick the area that you guys... Did you pick the area? Did you follow somebody there? Or did you all get in a car together, or what?
Well,
So you guys argued outside the truck, right? Well, you didn't. The other guys did, right? Okay. So, you guys realized
okay,
she
what
was...
I can tell you is it was the...
Did you hurt her? Why are you so afraid to talk? You guys stopped somewhere.
Yes.
Where?
Second, right behind PPA.
Okay. So what happened? Did you follow somebody into the alley, or did they get in a car with you, or did somebody else drive the car into the alley? What happened? You're doing fine.
In the truck, go around there, drive around there. And she ended up she got out of she ended up getting out of the truck.
How'd she get out of the truck? How'd she get out? Did you grab her?
No.
Bring her out? Did D grab her?
Cause I got people.
You're almost done.
But like I say, I didn't test that. I don't care what. I ain't test that. Last time this one came in. We was in it. I don't know if this was off, but we was in here talking, and because I remember, I have a good memory. I remember everything, especially with something like that. I'm gonna remember everything.
Rest of your life.
So,
yeah.
So when I came in this office, it was stuff was being said. Stuff was being said, and I was like, like, you know, and I told her, I said, yes, I gotta pee.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, damn, because everything kept saying, it was like, I swear to God, everything seemed like it was coming to me. So I'm like, damn, how's everything coming about be me? And I'm like, what? So I was just lost, like everything. Oh well, you, and I'm like, so I'm sitting there, I was just like, miss, I gotta pee. The black lady, I'm comfortable with the black lady. The black lady, she like, he had something to say, but the dude from the U.S. Marshal was here. To whoever he was a U.S. Marshal. Yeah, it was a heavyset dude.
White guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he was here, and because they knew, D already knew who he was.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, that's the feds. Like, and they was like, that's the feds. So I was like, oh shit. So I go to the bathroom. The U.S. Marshal walked me down there. And he was talking to me and trying to, but I was just saying, wait, this is the same thing that happened last time. Like, and the lady in there, she was like, I can't give you the story. I can't give it to you. You have to give it to me because I know. But it's just the same thing.
But listen, it's months later, okay? Yeah. We know a lot of the story now, okay? We know you're in the truck, obviously, okay? We know who was all in the truck, okay? We talked to a lot of people already today. We just need to get what you say happened, okay? Make sure everything is consistent so we can put this to rest. You're doing good. You guys get out. They argue. Tell us what happens. Who all gets back in the truck?
Everybody.
Okay, so everybody gets in the truck. Are you still driving the truck? Who's driving? Is he driving?
That last time, like I said last time, he was saying I was driving the truck. Okay. I don't know if y'all got to hear from last time, but it was saying I was driving the truck. When it happened, he was saying, yeah.
All right, so you weren't driving the truck?
Well, I was driving the truck when we came to St. Pete.
Okay.
And we met up, and they found out she was passed away.
Okay.
And that's when the argument started.
Okay.
I didn't, after that, I was like, bro, I said, bro, listen, I told her, no. I don't care what you say. Nah. I said, I'm finna go.
Okay.
But I was like, you know what, nah, I can't go nowhere. I said, what the fuck am I going to go? So, well, as I'm shaking now, I was like, damn, where am I going to go?
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like...
Okay, so do you get back in the truck?
Mm-hmm.
Are you in the back seat, front seat?
Front.
Okay. Who's in the back seat? Who's the driver? D driving? Who's driving? D?
Can't. I need to come on your mind and like ask her something, like you make sure, because it's either I'm gonna be in here, it's either I'm gonna be in jail or somebody else gonna be in jail. When I leave here, I'm going about me a gun. I don't care what y'all say.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, why would you go buy a gun?
Explain yourself, man. We're just asking.
Oh my gosh, bro. What the freak?
Alright, so you're in the front seat, front passenger. Okay. Who's driving? D driving? Where's the other buddy driving?
Nah, he wasn't driving.
He wasn't driving? Alright, so D had to be driving then, right? Okay. So you guys go drive. And you guys, how long do you drive for?
10 minutes, 5 minutes. So I
Okay.
can roll down the road.
All right, so you're down the road. What happens?
Shit. In the alley, roll down the alley, and oh shit.
Who takes her out of the truck? Do you help take her out of the truck?
Nope.
Okay. Who takes her out?
I gotta use the bathroom.
Just about done with this.
Yeah, but one thing I remember is the same stuff. I won't even say it. Telling you, I remember when I came in this whatever room. This was like a room like this, and that was I think it was this room. Because if this was her office, the lady office is right here.
You want to take her to the bathroom real quick, and you can talk to us afterwards.
Yeah. I just got out of my I got to the bathroom bag.
All right. You want a water? I'll get you a water. No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Sure you don't want anything to drink? Feel better?
Y'all got lie detector tests here? Y'all got polygraph tests here? Because when we stopped, got cars in the state, we stopped. And, well, I mean, I know it ain't a problem, but I wasn't driving that truck. I wasn't driving the truck.
You drove it to St. Pete then, right?
I drove to St. Pete.
Okay, but you guys got out, argued.
We tried to find out if she was passed away or not.
Okay. How did you find out that she was passed away or not?
This is crazy. Oh my God, that should be here for me. The person that y'all say y'all know, what did his name start with? His nickname?
Who?
His nickname, the person y'all think y'all know.
The third person who's with you?
Yeah.
You tell me his nickname,
Just say,
and I'll show you his picture.
If you say his nickname, what it started with, then I say his name.
Do you know his real name?
No.
It don't begin with an A, B, or a C.
I don't know his real. If you go by his real name, I don't know his real name. But
Just tell me his nickname.
Give us his nickname.
he said don't be with A, B, or C.
You got it right here. It ain't that bad, man. You only know him by his nickname?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
That's the boy. I'm trying to find out because
It's not real hard, though. It's only like
I mean,
letters.
you're right, but I just if I know it's already said before I said it, I was like, yeah, I won't be worried. But I mean,
I already told you we already have his name.
I
so
understand that. But
you
people,
should.
you get. But the thing is, people can like say that, and then it's not the truth, and then something come, and
Right here. I'm going to show you.
I just want to know what his nickname start with.
I just
and
told you.
And I say it.
I just told you.
So if we give you the nickname, what are you going to give us?
I would just tell you.
I'm not going to give you
No, I don't need the nickname.
Yeah.
I just need just the first letter. I don't need the nickname. I need the first letter. And that's it. Then I
They
know.
don't begin with an A, B, or a C. What's the next letter?
So is this well, okay? I just told you the story.
What comes after C?
Yeah.
Huh?
So, but if I tell you his name, is that off the record or on the record?
Oh, everything's on the record, dude. Now, come on, man. It's on the record. We already have his name.
Yes.
It's right here.
But I don't even.
You're not telling us something we don't already know. But what you are telling us is that you're being honest and truthful.
And that helps.
That's why a lot of the questions we ask you, we have the answers. But we have to know you're being honest.
And that's how we realize if you're being consistent, other people being consistent. We have to make sure everybody's story is the same. Just because one person says something, we don't take. We have to verify the stories. All right.
See, last time they asked me, I said a name, and then I was.
Oh, last time you didn't tell us.
No, last time I said a name, but I didn't say the nickname.
You know, you got the report.
I said Bo.
Okay.
Yeah, you're partway there.
Mm-hmm.
I said Bo.
Right.
I didn't say his name, but I didn't say the nickname, but I was like that.
Right.
That's what some people call him.
So what's his nickname? Part of it, maybe.
And the lady went, the sergeant lady, Harry said, they went back and asked, and was like, who's this? And then the question I said is like, I don't know any person by that name because the person wasn't here last time.
Okay.
But you know that's one of his nicknames, Bo?
No, I don't. I know the nickname, but I don't know. I didn't.
You just told us Bo. Just
That's what
you
I
just
said.
gave
That's what I said.
right.
But
that's not his nickname.
Listen, let me tell you something. I remember everything I said from that interview back, and like I told you, when you keep saying what you saying, I was like I said, why is everything coming on me? So that's why I was.
So you're looking at this all.
No,
Yeah,
it's
not coming on you, Q. It's not coming out on you. Okay, everybody is being interviewed. Okay, this is not coming out on you. All right. All we need to do is go over the story, make sure everybody's consistent. Okay, get a couple more details that we didn't get last time.
Debo.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Debo? Yes? Over the right?
I'm not.
All right.
That's all we're trying to do. Make
That's it.
sure, like,
All right,
just like she
listen.
said.
So, Debo was with you. He went up there to Bert's house with you, right?
Yeah.
All right. Did he didn't drive back with you? It was just you and the girl in the car, right? In the truck. Who was Debo with? With D?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they were in a car. Who was driving, Debo or D?
Debo. Debo was the same way as me. Debo was like, I'm not fucking touching this lady, because he was spooked. He was the same way. He's like, man, bitch, this sort of guy. He's like, bitch, you know how it's gonna look, bitch, because you know his record or whatever he got, whatever. So like, bitch, man. So when they got out arguing for the truck, he snapped. Not on me, but on D. Like, stupid ass nigga, I'm in this fuck ass shit. I remember everything. He's like, stupid ass nigga, and because he was the same way as me, and I'm like, bruh. She's like, stupid ass nigga, I'm in this shit. So we go around, and first time it was said, last time it said, I mean, it's like I said, it's not a problem, but I didn't touch her there. I didn't push her out.
It doesn't matter.
She got.
How'd she get out?
But please
We
be,
know all the
please be truthful. So,
Yes, be
because everything
truthful.
has to be consistent.
Yes.
That's all. That's all we're asking for the truth. Everybody is telling a story, and it all has to be the same.
But you said, oh, I had.
It doesn't make you the bad person at all, dude. Whether you're the driver, whether you're the person that pushes someone out, it doesn't matter. We just need to show that you guys are being consistent with each other. That's all.
I mean, it's the same thing, but just at the end,
You keep
Just tell
thinking
us
this
what
is
happened
falling
at
on
the
you.
end.
This ain't falling on nobody.
No, I'm not. It's just, I see the pictures you got, but that still don't mean nothing.
All
I
right.
mean,
So
what Debo and D grabbed and put it out.
okay. Who was in the back seat? Is Debo in the back seat?
Yeah,
Okay. Who was in the front seat?
D.
Okay. Who was the driver?
D.
Oh, D's the driver.
Yeah.
You're in the front seat.
Well, that's why I said when we start and they start arguing, everything switched because I said I'm not driving them. I'm not. So I got in the passenger. D got in the driver. Debo was in the back, and Debo was cussing D out like a motherfucker because.
How did he get in the back with the girl back there?
Well, no, because she was on one side, and he just got out, and got on he was on the other side because
Which side was she on, and which side was he on?
The left. She was on the left.
So she's behind the driver.
Yeah.
He gets in by the passenger.
Behind me, yeah.
I thought she was.
Wait a minute. So she on the passenger side?
I don't know.
When you were driving her, she was on the passenger and she fell over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now Debo gets in the car
And she behind the driver.
and he's behind the passenger.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Did she-
confusing us. Try to remember. And catch your leg because it keeps trying to run away.
No, I think he was on the other side. He was on the side. She was over there.
What?
She was behind the passenger. He was
Okay.
on this side.
Okay.
So he get there. They pull out. They pull
Who
out.
pulled her out?
Did she fell
She's
over?
got set up. They set up.
He set her back up?
Yeah.
How did they get her out of the car?
Grabbed her
How did they grab her?
like a baby. Just grabbed her like she was a baby, like gentle.
Okay, so they picked her up like this, or did they take her by the arms?
They
And
couldn't. They like how you grab her.
yeah.
They been like genuine, just grabbed her and made sure they just pulled her out.
Okay. Where'd they put her out?
This is the Second Avenue alleyway.
Okay. They just lay her down, or
Laid her down like a gentle baby, like nobody, like they just laid her like a baby, just because everybody was scared.
Mhm.
Did he open the door and just push her out?
Nobody kicked her out. Okay. Who
See-
drove the truck away?
That's what I'm telling you. That you see, you not understand. Last time, that's what was said. Like I guess it was said that I kicked her out.
Nobody said she was kicked out.
Or well, whatever it was. I remember I keep saying we came in. But he got brought the ground out, put her out of the truck. D was driving. I was on passenger, and old boy was behind me. So I see how hot I see how mad he was. So I was like, I'm the type of person, if I see somebody behind me, first off, this predicament we in, I'm young. They ordered me. So I'm young. So he not probably gonna do nothing, but I'm just secure myself. So I'm in the back. So I'm like this truck, so out the window, I'm like this. Just in case I gotta swing, I hit somebody, like, oh no. Because, people be mad, and I don't trust people in these times. I've never been in this situation, but I know not to trust people. I watch movies, and I see stuff happen. I don't watch one of these hood movies I've seen, stuff like a murder happened, and the young boy got killed. So I was like, man, shit, me. So like, if it happens, I'm finna go out like a champ. So I was just like, shit, I seen like this. So I'm like, all right, bitch, try me, I'm finna go down. So I was sitting, but nobody did nothing. But they arguing. They like, man, you stupid ass, bruh. You got me in this shit. D-Bo ain't like was spook. D ain't do nothing, but he just period. Us going up there and thinking it's something else, and it's this. Something else happened. So that's the only thing.
So D's the one that started all this.
He didn't start. He didn't start it.
But he got you guys to go up there.
We just was with him at that time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we with him.
Just the wrong time, wrong place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he get the Bert call. So boom.
Did Bert call him screaming, saying you don't know what to do?
I don't know.
What does D say after it hangs up?
He was snapping. Like, man, I ain't got shit to do with me, nigga. Like going on or whatever. But we go there. And it was really that. It probably wasn't that, but Bert said, D, can I talk to you? And D was like, man, listen, I've been told you to get her out of here, because they was like doing a little casual sex thing or whatever, and she had stayed there and stuff. But he was like, I've been told you to get out of here. He was been told her that she had to go, but the man Bert didn't want to leave. I guess that's probably the only little woman he had. So they both did drugs, so he was like, okay, whatever. And that was it.
Have you been up there before?
Where?
Up to Bert's house.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been up there before all this a couple
Yeah.
times. Okay, so once you get done and they pull her out of the car, you stay in the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
All three of you guys get back in the
Mhm.
car? D driving again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You drive away?
Mm-hmm.
You guys hit anything?
I don't know. Don't remember that. No. I don't know. I don't remember that.
Now, when you drove away, did you remember looking at the girl on the ground?
I didn't. I didn't look.
You never remember if you rolled over anything or anything like that in the car?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I don't
So
remember.
D drives back, and where you guys go from there?
Back to the house.
Okay. All three of you guys in the same truck?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay, all three of you guys go in the truck.
Yeah.
Go back to Bert's house.
Wait,
Okay.
no, I don't know. Did we go get his car? I don't remember. But I know we go back to Bird house. I know we go back to Bird house. And we
Okay.
start
Did you
shopping.
drive back to Bert's house?
No. Not me.
Okay. So you get up there to Bert's house. Okay, and then what happens once there?
They go to talking.
Huh?
They go to talking.
Where are you at?
In the living room.
What is Bert saying?
They was in his room. His room. He has 2 living rooms. You walk in his house, living room. You go around, living room. So that was it.
Was anything said? Was there any arguing?
You could hear tell D was mad that he put us in that situation. And he was like, why would you put us like snapping on like, bro, you know who only been this type of stuff, like, you know what I mean? And that's all I heard. But anything like that.
Okay, so how long are you there for?
I don't remember that.
Alright, so
I remember how long.
when did you guys go back home?
Same night.
Okay. How did you get home?
Drove.
The truck?
Yeah.
Try to remember.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Try to remember how you got home.
I'm trying to find. No, it was his car, D car.
His car?
Yeah.
From
So
Bert's
I think-
house.
yeah.
So you
I think yeah.
so you didn't leave the car, Bert's car, at 62nd Avenue?
No.
Okay, so you guys drove back up with his truck and Dee's car. Okay, are you sure?
I don't remember. Yeah, we got the D car.
And drove
Back
home?
home.
Okay. Nobody picked you up?
Oh, my sister. No, I'm sorry. I didn't remember. I didn't. Yeah, my sister. Yeah, yes.
You're bad.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't remember that though. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember that. My sister, civil car. She had a civil car. Yeah.
What's your sister's name?
Nyasha.
Yasha.
She's me and her just made something like that. I don't know, but her name is
Is
Nyasha.
she your real sister?
Yes, she's my dad's daughter.
You know her
My
her
dad got
last
20
name?
kids.
Too many kids?
20.
Oh, your dad got 20 kids?
Yeah. And I met Nyasha about 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, I'm 20. Oh, I'm the first of 20.
Oh, wow.
And I just turned 25. I'm the first of
Happy
20.
late birthday.
But I
All right,
don't
so
know.
what time, how did your sister get up there?
She drove her car.
Okay, has she been up there before?
She knew she'd been there before, but she did the car and said, gave her directions. She couldn't, you go out there once before, but you don't remember.
All right, so who gave her directions?
D
Okay,
called her and she been out there before though.
all right, so
Just
she gets you, pick you guys up. Did she just bring you home, or Dee too? And
everybody.
Bo
Everybody.
Bo?
But when she came here to pick you up, did you come outside and go with her somewhere first before you?
Get gas.
Is that where you guys went?
I went and got gas
With her?
What kind of gas?
for his car. I drove his car.
Whose car?
D's.
Okay, so you put gas in his car?
You and your sister? Did you guys
No.
go somewhere?
No, we went. Oh, my sister. We went to the gas station.
Okay, what'd you
Okay,
guys
but-
get?
Did you go in the store? In the gas station store?
I don't remember. I know. She went to get gas. He gave her some gas for coming up there. He gave her $20. She got gas for coming up there and came back and then.
And you went with her?
Yeah. And we left.
What did you get there? besides
She got gas. She got.
Anything else?
Remember purchasing anything else?
I don't remember.
Think hard.
Honestly, it was some pins for Bert. That's just those things for Bert, pins. I don't remember.
Pins?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
You go inside the gas station. You walk inside.
I did all I know is my sister went and got gas.
Okay.
That's all I remember. I remember my sister coming. She got gas for her car.
Did you go with her?
Yes.
Okay, did you go inside this gas station?
Yes.
Okay, what did you purchase inside that gas station?
I got a Reese's. Shit. I mean, I don't remember.
Did Bert or D ask you to get something while you're out at the gas station?
I don't remember. I remember everything, but I don't remember. I promise to God, I don't
You
remember.
remember buying Reese's candy bar? You said.
I'm trying to find out if that was. I don't even remember. I remember I'm going to get gas. I remember get gas from my sister's car for coming up there. But I don't even. I'm trying to find. Oh shit.
You guys went up there, got gas, and then you went back to Bert's house.
Yeah.
There was a reason why you guys went up there, I think.
I don't remember. That's what I'm trying to find out. Unless it was
We're just trying to help you, trying to see if you remember.
for Bert to get high or something. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't. I promise. I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, I don't. I know my sister only got gas though for her car.
Okay.
Did you buy any lighter fluid inside the gas station? Or better yet, what did you need that for? Who needed that for you to purchase?
What was the lighter fluid for?
Do you remember? The story has to be consistent with everybody. It's not changing anything, except just you being truthful. It's not. That's all it is. But please understand, we know a lot of the answers to these questions already. You just have to tell the same thing. And if we know it, obviously we've heard it from somebody else, right?
When you said it, I remember.
What you
All you
guys
gotta do
needed
is
for?
tell us.
It's, clothes.
Okay, that's all. So you needed the lighter fluid to get rid of what?
Clothes.
Okay.
Who's close?
Everybody's.
Your clothes? Dee's clothes? Taylor's clothes?
I don't remember.
The girl?
I don't remember her clothes.
So you get back with this, then what?
Wait, what was it? She had.
Where'd you get rid of the clothes? In the house or outside?
And
Inside the house? How'd you guys get rid of them?
so this, am I going to jail?
Did you do anything wrong?
No, I'm saying like what that. No, I'm
We
just
told you,
lost.
dude, you have to be consistent. You have to tell the
to be
same
consistent.
story that everybody else told.
Yes.
If
But
you leave
you-
stuff out,
They burned the clothes.
okay?
Whose clothes did they burn?
The Bert had for the clothes of hers. Cause she
Hers?
had service clothes good, I think.
Okay, so from
And
her clothes.
And you guys got nervous and burned yours too?
Yes,
All right.
Where'd you guys burn that?
the fireplace.
The fireplace?
Inside the house.
Mm-hmm.
Take a long time for the clothes to burn?
Would you guys just put on new clothes there?
Yeah.
And what about all her clothes were burned?
I don't know. I wasn't. Well, old dude, that dude Bert, he was the one who was like, I don't want to do this. I got this or whatever. He was saying he had it. He's gonna run the clothes or whatever. So
Remember his name?
Bert?
Oh, no. Was there another older guy there too?
No, I said old dude Bert.
Yeah.
Oh, you called Bert an old dude?
Old dude, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. What about any other of her property?
I don't know what she had.
Okay, all right. So you guys burned your clothes that same night? Is your sister there at the
No.
same? Where's she at?
She wasn't there.
I know, but you got the lighter fluid. You went to the house. At the
Oh,
gas
she's
station.
outside. She didn't know. I guess, but she didn't know what was going on.
All right, so she has. Did you ever talk to her about it? Okay. So she's clueless about what was going on inside that house. Okay. So you guys are inside. Bert's burning your clothes, burning her clothes. The girl's clothes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else get burned?
I don't remember.
Okay.
All I know is clothes.
All
I
right.
don't remember.
So what do you do? And Dee's there still too?
Mhm.
Do you have his clothes burned?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about Boo?
Who?
Or Bo? DeBo.
Demo.
Debo.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, but your clothes were burned.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I
Why?
don't.
Why'd you burn your clothes?
I just did what they said.
Whose idea was it?
Bert's and somebody else's.
Who?
I don't.
The dude?
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
curious, dude. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Bert and who else?
I don't know. All I know is I just got told with my clothes in there. I don't remember. All I know is I got told with my clothes in
All
there.
your clothes, or just what your shirt was, or
My shirt.
What about your pants?
Your sister bring you more clothes up?
No.
Where'd you get more clothes at?
Used to live with Bert.
So you still have some clothes there? How much stuff of the ladies, the white lady that died, how much stuff was hers burned?
I don't know. I didn't know. I don't know. I promise. She had a little box of stuff clothes, but I don't know how. I don't know her stuff.
They
got.
throw the whole box in?
No, I don't know. No, I didn't see that. I didn't see the whole box. I didn't see the whole box go in. I just know Bert was like, "I'll take care of the clothes."
So you didn't actually stay there and watch it burn?
It was burning.
Yeah.
I seen it, but I didn't know about her clothes. I don't remember.
But you knew he threw them in there in the fire.
I don't remember. I knew he threw them, but I don't
Okay.
remember.
You don't know exactly what.
Huh?
Okay. How long did this last for?
It was burning for a minute. I guess Bert was like, it's gonna take a long time for this, or some junk he was saying.
No, when you left, was stuff being still burned?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you remember what time you left?
No man.
And your sister was still sitting out there?
Mhm.
She wasn't pissed?
Mm.
Did she call you at all and say,
Mhm.
what the hell's taking so long?
Mm-mm.
She's just sitting out in her car.
I don't know. I don't remember her calling me. I remember her calling me, but I don't know.
Did you... Was anybody cleaning up the house while you were there?
No, not while I was there.
Did you leave before everybody else?
I left me. Everybody got to call my sister.
Okay, so your sister drove everybody.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk about it in the car with your sister?
No,
Does your sister even have a clue right now what's going on?
not from my knowledge. I don't know. Not from my knowledge. No.
Did Dee leave in his car?
No. I don't know. No, he got in the car with us.
Dee did.
Right
Yeah.
from the old man's house?
Yeah.
And so did DeVoe.
See this shit.
No, I'm just... There's a little bit of difference there from what's...
I don't. Oh my freaking
So we gotta try to make sure. Did you guys leave there and go
We went home.
to another house somewhere else?
Went home.
Where's home?
I went to the old other. D got plenty of girlfriends. So I went to the house where I was living in at. But me and my only reason why I started hanging with D because me and my grandma got into an argument, and she was like, "Grown ass people get their own house." So So I like got kicked out but didn't. So that's why I started hanging with D a lot like that. So I was staying with him at the other house on Gandhi. So
Okay. And that's where you went back that night?
I went there and slept.
What about D?
I don't know. I don't know what D went. I don't.
Did he take anything with him when he left the house?
I don't remember that.
Any trash bags?
I don't
Did he
remember.
go somewhere and leave his car somewhere?
What car? Who car?
The car D was driving. Did you follow him somewhere and he left his car somewhere?
I don't remember. I don't. Y'all confusing me. I don't remember that.
All right, so after you left the house, after you burned your clothes, you, D, all three of you guys got in the car, and she drove you back to your house off of Gandy. It's some girl's
Yes.
house you're staying at.
Yes.
Are you there for the night?
Yes.
Okay, so the next is D there for the night?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Y'all, I'm sitting
right.
here looking like a fool, but I don't
No, no,
remember.
We're just trying to help you
We're
remember.
we're just asking questions. So when you got up the next morning, what did you do?
Can I call my grandma?
Who?
My grandma. 'Cause I need to speak to my grandma really quick.
What does your grandma got to do with this?
Because I just need to speak to her.
Not right now, dude. You're a grown man. We're almost done here.
You'll be able to talk
But
to her
y'all
afterwards.
confusing me.
Well, I'm not
We're
confusing
trying to
you.
help
If
you
we-
remember.
I'm trying to help, but y'all, now I'm getting confused.
Okay.
I'm getting confused, and now
Okay,
it's like
that's
making me
fine.
seem like
Okay, no. We don't want to confuse you. Okay. All we want to do is find out now what happened after the fact. Okay. You told us you went back to the house off Gandy, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is that confusing to you at all?
No.
Okay. All right. We're going to take this step by step. You stay at that house off of Gandy all night long, right?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions about that? Is that confusing?
No.
Okay. And you don't remember if Dee was there or not, right?
I don't.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay if you don't remember. Okay? There's no need to be confused about that. If you don't remember, you don't remember. Okay? We're not questioning you at all about what his whereabouts. We just wanted to know if you remember if he stayed there that night. That's
I
it.
don't
And you
remember.
don't remember. Okay. Simple. So you get up the next morning, what happens? Oh, is that confusing?
Please let me call my grandma.
Well, I just want to make sure that I don't want to confuse you because now we're just getting on to the next day.
Can I just call my grandma, please?
You'll be able to call her later.
Y'all saying later like it's gonna be like I'm finna go.
Well, I meant after we're done.
I don't, but y'all. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. This shit crazy. This nigga, bro, I'm gonna hit this nigga in the shit, bro. This nigga got me in this stupid ass junk. Man, this nigga here, dog. Man, this nigga, I don't.
Let me ask you this. You told us earlier you never did anything to hurt the girl, right?
No,
What about Dee?
no,
What about the bow?
no,
Nobody did anything to hurt her
no,
inside that truck at all?
no, none, no,
What about at the house?
no.
Did Bert do anything to her?
If he did, nobody was there, but I don't remember seeing Bert. I don't remember seeing Bert doing nothing to that lady, but I was there. I know.
Okay.
All I know is they do drugs. That's all I know.
Let me ask you this. When you guys dropped her off in the alley, what'd you think about that?
What you mean when I thought about it? I was spooked from the whole part.
Did you ever tell them to call the police department?
I kept asking to.
Mm-hmm.
I kept asking. I was scared, miss. I was scared.
I get it. I get it.
I was spooked.
But we have to ask the questions. You understand, right?
But miss, this shit.
I know, it's crazy shit. I get it.
This nigga, this dude right here, bro. That lady told me right after, get away from this man, and I did. That's crazy.
You were talking about D?
Yeah, they.
Okay,
when
when's
we
the last
left,
time you saw D?
I ain't seen that man in almost a year. That day we left,
Mm-hmm.
I got away from him. That day we left from this place, I went back to my grandma's house because everybody, my whole family was here, and they were crying. I was boo crying, and I told my mom and them said, "Get away from him." Got away from that man. I ain't seen that man anything. I probably seen him once.
Have you seen anybody since then?
No.
Anybody, like any of his girlfriends or?
Yeah. Me and one of them still live with each other.
Oh, what's her first name?
Miriam.
Miriam, that's it.
That's
Okay.
but that's me and her. That's the only.
Does he ever show up at her house?
No.
Are they ex? I mean, they're not together
They
anymore?
don't say nothing to each other.
Last time you said that he was dating your sister.
He has multiple girls. He can be dating my sister.
Does he still date her?
I don't know. I don't even, I haven't seen my sister because my sister's stupid. She's a liar. She's stupid. Not like as in like she would call say if this is your sister, I beat you up or whatever they have going on. You go back to him. I don't have time. You know what I mean? Like she say I'm done with him and then you back with him. So I don't go anymore. I haven't seen my sister in I don't know how long. I don't speak to my sister. I haven't seen D. I called him one time and said, "Hey, how you doing?" It was his birthday. I tried to call him. The old number I thought still worked. Called him, "Hey, happy birthday." That's it. Probably the only thing I probably did. But I haven't seen him I work all day, every day. My schedule I go to school. I go from 7 to 3:45 from the school. Work for USF from 3:45 to 4:45. Go to ALF from 5 to 9. I make sure I have a girlfriend, and me and my girlfriend is moving together. And as I eat, I don't say nothing to this man. None of that.
You work at JDC too?
Yes, before I worked at the JDC. I stopped at JDC because I wanted to help the kids instead of fighting them. So I worked at the JDC, left there, started with the school. My last day was August 10th at the jail. I started August 10th at the school. And ever since then, it's been non-stop work.
You've been helping the boys? You think you're helping them?
That's why I don't know if you've seen me, but I was boo crying because that man put me in handcuffs. Like it was kids in the office, and I just was like, all I was doing was like, oh wait, because I didn't know. So I was shaking. So he just like, you know what, forget it. And they put me in handcuffs. So I'm like, whoa, what is this for? And I started crying because the kids see me. When we walked out the door, all you heard was knocking on windows. So now all the kids and teachers, now it's gonna be a big old talk.
Right.
And I don't know if I'm gonna have my job. That's what I was worried about. I don't know if I'm gonna have my job.
You work too much, man.
No, but this is I sit one man. I when that part when that junk happened, I was like, you know what, this nigga here got the wrong shit going on, and I ain't got time to be around with. I don't care if whatever going on. I just was like, man, distance. I say, what's up to you? Woo-doo, that's it. I'm not finna be around.
So you haven't talked to anybody about what happened then?
No, my mom. But they arrested. They picked me up from there.
You said you talked to your mom about it?
My mom. I told my mom already knew. They actually, my mom was asking me, because this is what happened. When they came, first time they came, they knocked on the door. It was like 7 police at the house, surrounding the house.
The first time?
Yes. Looking for me. So everybody was spooked. My uncle girlfriend called my grandma, said, hey, it's the girl. So I got home and I was crying. My grandma said, if you know something, you need to tell her. But at first I was just scared. I just was scared, because I didn't know what was going to happen.
You feel better talking about it?
No. No.
Why were you afraid to give us his name?
I just thought.
Do you know him from? I mean, because we didn't have his name before.
No, like I said before, I did say, I don't know if you actually, I did say his name a long time
No, I know
ago.
you did. Yeah, because I was here that night too. I don't think I talked to you, but I was here on.
But I just was spooked. I just didn't know, like, I don't know. He's a different type of caliber dude. Like, you can tell by somebody you don't fuck with. You know what I mean? Like,
And he's one of them.
I just feel, that's how I feel. That's why when I said I was in the car, I was like, because now I don't trust him, D. I don't trust him. I trust nobody because I don't know. That's just me. Because I just is me. I mean,
You see who got you all in this predicament, right?
Yeah.
Who?
D.
Exactly. So whoever told you to get away from him,
The
told you a good thing.
The black lady. She said, D, if you love him, I was going back to school. She said, go back. I'm going back to school January. But this is crazy. Like,
the next day, did you do anything with the truck?
got it washed.
Who went with you? How'd you get the truck?
I was with D.
How'd you get back up there?
D.
D brought you back up there? Got the truck, and what'd you do? Where'd you bring it?
He washed it.
Where?
Oh, man. Somewhere in Temple. I don't know.
Who drove it to the car wash? You or D?
D.
What'd you do, follow him?
See, this
It ain't nothing bad, dude.
but if it's not, like, I don't understand. Like, I don't. Like,
Your stories have to be the same. That's all it is. That's all it is, Q.
You sure it was Tampa?
I don't.
You told us earlier.
Oh
This is
no!
a day that
Oh,
you
no!
will
It was.
ever forget.
But the situation, the situation I won't.
God, you're gonna remember
But
every
it was down. But
detail.
it was. I don't. No, I don't. But it was no. I was just saying, right here by
St. Pete?
5th or 22nd,
Okay.
something like that.
And did you guys drive it all the way back up to Bert's house?
Yeah.
Why'd you have to get it washed?
They just was people scared.
But there was anything in there?
No.
I mean, you said she...
No.
Was she like sitting on the back seat naked with just a t-shirt? Or was there anything else back there?
No. Get a polygraph test. I'm telling you.
No.
I'm not
You're fine. We're just asking. You're fine.
I mean, was there like a sheet or something? Someone laid anything on the back bed? On the seat?
I don't remember.
Could there have been?
I don't remember.
And then who brought her out to the truck?
Who brought
Was
who?
it? Was she just wrapped up in anything, or was she just in her shirt? You didn't carry her from the bed to the truck?
No. I didn't. I mean, I didn't. Listen, I ain't touched that lady.
Okay.
I ain't get a polygraph test.
Well,
and it's gonna tell you.
we stopped at that part, remember? Because you didn't want to give us a name, so we have to sort of go back just to clarify it. So who brought her from the bed? Now we know who the guy is. Who brought her from the bed to the truck? Did D bring her? Who threw her over? Somebody pick her up?
Yes.
Did you pick her up? If you picked her up, it's okay. You're bringing her.
Why? Get a polygraph. I did not touch that lady.
Okay.
Don't keep.
Okay,
You don't gotta
that's
keep
fine.
saying. Did you?
Okay.
I did not touch that lady.
All right. Well, then who picked her up then? Because you're not telling me.
But Miss, oh my God. That's why I said all this shit makes it like it's coming to me. No.
I'm asking you
You're
what
looking at it all
happened.
wrong.
We've already talked to people.
So what are they? Where are they?
We have to be consistent. We got to make sure all the stories, just like you were saying, we got to make sure all the stories line up. So we need to get your side. Remember, we stopped at that point.
Miss, oh my God.
There's only 2 people that could have carried her. Because you already said Bert didn't. You didn't. Did D? Okay, so that leaves
Oh
who?
my God.
Doesn't change it. It just shows that you're being honest.
Can I please talk to my grandma? Please, listen. I need to talk to my grandma.
As soon as we get done.
I just want you to be honest.
Miss, y'all.
I know,
see,
you have
I hate
been.
this. Like this is.
You have been, okay? We have the story, but remember we had to stop a few times, so we just got to make sure, what you're telling us is straight.
Sounds like you were being the better person to help the lady than all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, sir. Man, listen. Stuff. I don't play like that. I never been in that situation, and I'm not a dummy. I'm not a dummy, and I know when it comes to this, don't be around.
I get it.
If I could have walked home, I would have walked home. But guess what? That's why it took so long. I just was scared.
I get you. Do you remember about a ballpark time when you guys got to the alley? Just a ballpark.
No, sir.
Was it like?
I don't remember. I don't remember the time, because at that point I wasn't worried about the time. I was worried about I need to get from around this person.
Would like 9 o'clock? Ballpark at 9 o'clock sound unreasonable?
So on my mama, I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I think from other interviews and stuff, 9 o'clock this was probably around the same time.
I don't remember.
Would there have been a particular reason why you and Deontay went back there afterwards? Was it just to check on the lady, look and see, and make sure she was in that spot, maybe somebody could see her?
What?
I'm asking.
Did you go back to the alley? After you guys dropped her off in the alley, the girl? Did you go back to the alley at all? Did you check on her, see if anybody spotted her, or what have you?
Oh,
Did you go back?
Man.
I mean, that's a simple yes or no question. And
Well, does anybody else use your cell phone?
We went back.
I'm asking you.
Hold on. Yeah, no, bro.
It may have been, I don't know why, I can only assume maybe just to double check to make sure.
What was that number you said I had? Three number?
What was the phone numbers you had back then?
No, can you tell? Listen. Just tell me those numbers you said I had.
Was it a 318 number you said?
318 what?
3552?
318-3552.
no? You know something.
We had 276 number.
That's my number.
9523?
9523.
That's your old number,
That's
right?
my old number.
All right, and your new number is a 5801.
Yes.
Okay, what other new old number did you have?
A 352 number.
352. What's the last four?
Don't remember that. But I got it on my Facebook. When you sign in.
It's an
I
old
think
phone
that-
number?
It's an old phone number.
727?
No, 352.
Oh, 352 is the area code.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah, I had 352 then I had a
318-3552. What's the 727 number?
I'm trying to find out if that was my number. Cause I had listen, let me tell you.
That was your number back
Hold
then.
up. Because I'm trying to I don't remember. Because I had at first I had two cell phones. Because I had a phone where I just talk to him and his big mamas. See, I don't remember that. I gotta. Can you call my girlfriend? She has all my old numbers in her phone.
What's your girlfriend's name?
727. Oh, Kinshara Cunningham.
You
Spell that.
don't need it.
She has all my old numbers.
All right, what's her phone number?
727-637-7719. She has all my old numbers. Still saved. She has me saved. All my numbers I ever had, she has it. So I'm
What's her
trying-
first name?
Kinshara.
Can you spell that?
KENSHARA.
R
R-A.
and last name?
Cunningham.
Black female?
Yes.
You know how old she is or date of birth?
22. 8. I forgot her date of birth.
August though?
Yeah.
And she's 22?
Yes.
How long has she had this number?
She had it before I met her. I met her.
Does she
I
know
met her-
anything about this?
I met her in after this picture from February. Me and her met in February.
Okay, after the fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those were the numbers you had back then.
This is what I'm telling you, my girl.
I'm
I don't have to listen. I don't.
This is from you.
Hold on. Okay, so,
The
but
numbers from you from
okay,
last time you
it's
got
probably.
interviewed.
But listen, it probably is. But I'm trying to make sure. I just want to make sure.
I can
I don't have to.
positively
I don't.
tell
Listen.
you
Listen.
it was yours.
I understand that, sir. I'm just trying to make sure.
But you just don't remember.
I don't remember.
Gotcha.
Yes. So if I don't, you can put it right here on speaker. I said, hey baby, he took me my old phone number you got, cause she had to say you got one thing, the other clown, my heart, my wife, my husband, my hubby. She got all my numbers. So I'm just gonna make sure,
I don't need to ask her. You can ask her later. I don't need to ask her.
sir.
That's okay.
I don't remember that. I don't remember. But I did. I had more. I had different type of phones. I did.
How many did you have about?
I didn't have not at one time though. Not at one time.
You usually have one or two at the same time?
I had two. So, but that was it. But I don't remember. 318. My mom. Oh my gosh, bro.
I'm just curious because one of them ends up showing us back. It went back.
Was it what type of phone was it? T-Mobile?
I don't know the brand offhand.
Did you go
I'm
back
just
though?
curious.
I don't remember. Go back to the plot spot?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I don't know. That's why we're asking. Like after maybe.
I'm trying to remember.
Is it possible you go back there again with
Hey,
Deontay?
listen, sir.
With Deontay. He may have been nervous and wanted to check. You were just with him. I don't know.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
Because first off, if I'm that scared, why the heck would I go back? That don't even make sense.
You could have been with Deontay and he wanted to go back for something.
Sir, I promise on my mama, I don't remember that.
I believe you.
Get a polygraph test. I promise. I'm telling you. Ask me all these questions, and I swear to God, I'm gonna tell you I'm telling the truth. I ain't got time to play with y'all. I'm not gonna have y'all in here about no bull. Y'all told me y'all knew the man who he was, so now I'm not really worried about that no more, because y'all already knew who he was.
That's what we told you.
You can tell me that, but I don't mean that.
I get it.
I ain't no fool. This what happened last time. I promise. And we was here about all night for the same thing, and said they were saying you can go home, you can go home. I didn't believe them. Like right now,
Did you go home?
yes. But what does that? Y'all brought me back a year later.
Well, we interviewed more people. We need to get everything.
You got
There's
a
stuff
lot
you
more done.
didn't say
We
last
got our
time.
homework done now. And that's why we're just going through the story to make sure things are consistent.
I need listen. Oh my God.
That's it. And make sure everybody's story that we talked to is all in order.
Did you say anything about the clothes getting?
Who?
Did you say anything last time about the clothes?
No.
See?
So
I didn't get asked that.
we knew that.
Right. Exactly. That's why we keep asking these questions.
Let me ask you that. Is there anything that we didn't ask you need to tell us today? Because we don't want to have you come back again.
I don't want to come back again.
Then tell us whatever we didn't ask you that you can remember about this.
When you asked where the car, the truck was at. Cause what happened? We had a truck. I got pulled over, and the reason why I got pulled over is because D didn't have license, and Bert said he told them D's name. Bert said I told him your name, and they's like, "Where's your truck?" And Bert said, "Oh, I told him my friend had it." And Bert said, "He said you had it. D had it, not like yeah, D had it." So me, I was like, well, so I was like, so I was getting the BMW, and it was me and this old man got pulled over together. Coach, we got pulled over, and
In Burke's truck?
yeah, right on Gandy, close to the house where we stayed at. Police pulled us over. And what it was, it said I claimed I ran the stoplight. I mean the stop sign.
Damn cops.
And I'm not first during that time. I already knew
Were you driving or coach driving?
I was driving because coach was going to jail because he didn't have a license.
Okay.
I was driving going home. Yes, sir, because coach went to jail.
What were you guys driving his truck for then?
We had it.
What were you driving it for?
I don't remember.
Who's coach now?
Who's coach? That's D's friend.
That's D's friend?
Yeah.
Is he a black guy, white guy?
Black.
Old, young?
Old.
How old?
Old.
Like 50s, 60s, 70s?
I don't know how old he is.
What does he do? Does he hang up at Dick Burt's house?
No.
You've never seen him up there before?
He don't go up. He don't hang up. No, he don't hang up.
Have you seen him there before?
Yeah.
What's he do when he's there?
Yeah. From my knowledge, he's just okay. Listen. This with Bert and D. Oh my fucking god, bro.
What?
I'm trying to find out. See, this don't make no sense. Bert do drugs.
Mm-hmm. Well, that we know.
So D, right?
Mhm.
D sells it. So we know that.
Alright.
Right.
You know,
So that
he's
ain't-
bringing drugs up there, right? Delivering the drugs. Coach is helping with that, right?
No.
No?
I don't know. Not from my knowledge. Well, he probably is. I don't know. Probably is. But coach did see what happened was. I know coach was the man. Like before D met me, coach was the person who would drive D because D didn't have a license. So that's what that was. And pick up the kids and drop them off to school and stuff. Coach ended up not having a license. His license got suspended. He was gonna go to jail. He got pulled over finna go to jail. So then ended up me and my grandma got to argument and I just called D like, bro, I need to get up out of here, bro. Like my grandma tripping. She's like, oh, I got you, dog, you straight, you my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's how me and D started hanging with each other. And
And you started driving her in there?
yeah, because I didn't want to go back home. My grandma would start arguing. So I just chill with you for a little while. You know what I mean? Just till my grandma cool down or whatever. So that's how I ended up in.
How much would you get paid a day?
Yeah, for driving. Him? Something. I mean, I really didn't. I wouldn't get paid like that, but it depends. I get paid $100, but I didn't get paid a day, not a day.
Well, how often and how much? He didn't give you drugs, right?
I don't do drugs.
You smoke weed?
Nope.
All right, that's good. Good for you. Well, how often and how much would he pay you for driving him around?
He'd let me use his car. He was like I say, like a big brother.
Mhm.
He just make sure I had money in my pocket because during that time I didn't have a job and I was going to find a job and I was a pharmacy technician. So I ended up getting a job at Publix. They was gonna give me 14 hours, so I couldn't live off $120. They'll take taxes. So I'm like, oh shoot, if I could drive a car and just chill out, and he won't give me money like that, but he'll give it to me like if I ask for it. So if I had a girl, I can take out and stuff like that. So
Right.
that's just that.
So which cars were you driving
All
around?
of them. I love to drive to get them because.
Which cars does he have altogether?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Well, when you were working for him.
I wasn't working for him.
Well, when
Well,
you
you
were
were driving for him.
What were you driving?
I drive the Challenger or the BMW.
A white Challenger
Mhm.
and a black BMW?
Mhm.
Any other cars?
The Benz.
The Benz? Any others?
No.
Was the Benz his car?
No, I think that was in coach name. It probably was his, but I think it was in coach name.
Was he making the car note on it?
No, I don't think it's a car note on that. I don't know if it's a car note on that car. I know
Is
it's a
there a
car
car?
note. I know it's a car note on the Benz and the Challenger.
On the Benz and the Challenger?
I mean, no, the Beamer. The
Who pays the
BMW.
car note on that?
He did.
Are they those cars on his name?
Well, not anymore. What? Nope, they're not his name.
Whose names are they in?
Miriam Humphrey.
That's the girl you live with.
Yeah. We had already got during January, I got the apartment in January. So that's why we still moved together, lived together. So, but we was going, like, I don't want to break the lease. and just like that because it was in my name. It's in my name. So.
Right. One thing I forgot to ask you earlier now, was there a girl that was brought back to the house or asked to come up there to help clean up?
I don't remember the conversation, but I remember that. But I don't.
Who was the girl? I already know.
Me?
Okay. Miriam?
The girl you live with.
Yeah.
How much did you get paid for cleaning
No,
up?
I don't
Who
know.
paid her?
I don't know about it. Bert probably paid her.
You know how much she got paid?
No, I don't know if he paid her though, but I know usually like a long time before Bert, like houses be 30, and he'll pay her to clean up.
Paid Miriam?
Yeah, but not like, but that was way before this situation.
So
Yeah.
she was his normal clean lady type thing.
No,
before.
no, I wouldn't say not that, but I mean like, if somebody asked her to do it, she'd do it, but it was way before that.
But on that particular night, there was Mimi came there and cleaned up?
Probably, yeah.
Was there a mess? Was there a big mess in there?
No.
And I'm talking about
He's-
cleaning up
like-
the bedroom or something.
Yeah. Did
What-
she soil the bed or anything like that? Do you remember?
No, I don't, man. I promise. I don't.
You remember she pissed her shit on herself in the house?
She peed on herself. The lady did pee on herself.
She did?
Yeah, in the bed. That's why she did pee on herself. It was a big stain of pee.
Okay.
She did pee.
And that's what Mimi had to clean up?
I don't know if she.
Were you there when she cleaned up?
No.
Okay.
Do you know if they threw the sheets in
Don't know.
fire?
Don't know, sir. Don't know. I promise I don't know that.
Did you get pissed at D for all this happening and tell me you had to buy you new clothes and shit?
I was mad. Period.
I don't blame you.
Cause
I
I'm
would
here.
be
First
furious.
off, I'm here, and then you have homicide detectives. You have a dude that never got in trouble like that. I mean, I got in trouble once, but I mean, it wasn't that. But it's just that was a mistake. You know what I mean? So I never ended up. That's my first time getting in trouble, and I didn't like it. So, but now you got me. So I was trying to find out. In my knowledge is like, okay. That's why I keep saying stuff might seem like it's trying to be on me because I'm the dude with no record. Like that, you know what I mean? The records they have is way different from mine. So I'm the dude with no record. So that's why I'm like, bro, I'm like,
What kind of record you got?
I don't have one.
Never been arrested?
I had once.
What was it for?
I could have took it to the court. My granddaddy been to jail and say, man, don't play with these people gonna hang you. It was for, I was at the courthouse. A lady left her phone and I went to find the lady. She wasn't there. Spoke to the dude, one of the bailiffs at the end, at the bottom of the courthouse. I said, hey, a lady left her phone. He said, well, what do you want me to do with it? I said, he was being a D. That's why I said he was being a D. So I went back up to the courtroom, sat there, went home with the phone. Didn't steal it because I didn't go in nobody's purse.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go in nobody's things, none of that. It was sitting under the thing.
Right.
So I grabbed it and showed it. So me and my cousin, he's not my brother, but I call him my god brother. He's my brother, but he's my cousin, but I call him my god brother. He was there on a case for a gun charge. He got arrested for guns. So went back home, and the police, the same day, as soon as he come from court, police knocked on the door. Me, I knew that this phone was mine, so I said, hey, here you go. I'm in the sheriff county, whatever. The man wanted to come in the house. When he opened
The
the
man
door,
who owned the phone?
the officer,
Oh,
the sheriff, he wanted to come in the house. He pushed his way in the house. So I was like, wait, whoa, sir, you can't come in. What's going on? I was like, I know you were here for this phone. Here you go, sir. But he got pissed that I didn't name the house. So he arrested me. And he's like, you want to be a fucking dick with your stupid ass. He slumped me on the floor and broke me in handcuffs and I went to jail. When the lady came, they was looking and when they was out there and they walked past me and it's like, was this him? So they was like, but I was nowhere near them. I didn't steal a phone, but I went to jail for it. And it said, I remember it said something about the private because I put it on there. My cousin knew who the people were. I put it on there iTunes to unlock the phone because it's locked. So I was trying to unlock it to call the people. But when he seen it, he said deprive or whatever. So that was that. But it got dropped at this so it come up because I told the public defender. But I don't. That's why
if you could have done that over again with that phone, what would you done?
Let it sit there.
Let it sit
But
there.
this is why I seem like it's just everything is trying to be on me because I'm the person with no.
See, You should get worried about everything, don't you? So let me ask you this. If you could have changed or turned everything back around with this incident we're here for, what would you have done?
It's different circumstances because if say I was scared of that man's size. I was scared of his size.
Whose size?
This guy?
Yeah.
Let's even go back further than that.
I wouldn't even I wouldn't even been around that shit.
What did you want to do when you first got to the
call
house?
Call the police.
Or paramedic, right?
When I found out, I said call 911.
Sometimes you think maybe you should take charge if someone can't make the right decision. What you should do, you just do it.
You can try to do that, but that don't mean that's gonna go through because this is not my situation.
Could you go outside and say, hey, there's a lady that's unconscious or she's high?
And remain anonymous?
You could have not even given your name.
How would I do? And then what?
Is that cool? Don't act like you called.
You know what?
People do it all the time.
May save the lady's life.
So that stuff don't happen. Y'all, it's so many murders going here, and y'all know that stuff not happen. Ain't nobody finna tell y'all, oh, they seen this or this. That's not gonna happen. That's not have nothing to do with it. But at the same time, is
this a murder?
No.
What is it?
If it is anything, it'd be wrongfully disposable of body. If it is anything. I'm not a dummy. I know that's if it is anything. But at the same time, I didn't do anything to that lady, and I wouldn't. One thing about it,
and I believe
I wouldn't if I knew that lady was gonna pass away. I didn't think the lady was gonna pass away because she was unconscious. She was conscious. I didn't.
Did you know you already drove past the hospital?
There's
one right there in Palm Harbor.
Yeah, but like I said, that police thing, we had to take a detour. But yeah, I did.
Okay, so the detour of the police was right up there by the hospital.
Yeah.
So you guys were just gonna dump the car.
When we went by the hospital, I said, hey, I said, hey, go here. I think, you know what? We was by the hospital, and I told him, why you gonna jump over right here?
You gonna talk to him on the phone?
Yeah.
Why are you just turning there?
So you can't, but you're not understanding.
I do. I get you.
I can't just take, if I take my hands, people are gonna be angry at me, and then what's gonna happen to me next? And I'm up here, I'm way up here. Now my mama didn't know he would D. So it could have been me and a lady. I'm not saying he'll do that to me, because I don't think he'll do that to me. But you know, in that type of situation, you don't know what people would do. You don't know what people would do. And one thing about it, nobody touched that lady. I didn't touch that lady. No, I didn't.
Did you notice anything that was cut, bleeding, any sores or anything on that lady? Did you notice anything?
Huh?
Did you have any?
Let me tell you, when I went in there, it's like pee. That room, stuff, area it's funky. I have a bad stomach. When I went in there, I threw up, so I couldn't even be in there. My stomach.
Did it smell so bad?
Yes, my stomach is real bad. I have a real sensitive stomach.
Did she throw up?
I don't know.
Did you see her smell throw up in her bed?
No, sir.
Where'd you throw up at?
When I walked in the room, I was throwing up. When I came out, I had it in my hand, I went to the bathroom and just hit it fall out of my hand, washed my hand.
Did you see anything bleeding on her?
No, sir. I did.
Did she have any band-aids on her?
I don't
Any
know.
injuries or anything like that you can remember?
Her head, her hands, her feet?
No, sir. Don't remember.
You don't remember, or you just know didn't have
I didn't know. When you saying head injuries, and I didn't see no. I really, like I say, I walked in the room, came out, and I walked out. I don't. She's in the bed. I remember her laying down here like that. Morning, but I don't remember no. It's not like remember, but it's like I don't know of none of that. Nothing happened to her.
When she was laying in the truck, she was sitting up first, and then she fell over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where was her face at?
Like this.
Was it, are the seats leather? Are they cloth?
Leather. Oh no, wait. I don't remember Burt's truck though. I remember it's white, but I don't remember the seats.
You don't remember what type of seats they are?
Yeah, I haven't been in a long time.
Do you remember how her head or face
It
or
was,
anything?
it was like this.
So
'cause
was
when
the
I
face
thought
into the seat? Was it leaning backwards?
Her face was in the seat.
Did you see like her eyes or a nose or a mouth?
I was driving. Her face was this way.
All right, so you're driving. She's over here because she's behind the passenger, right?
Mhm.
And then she was sitting up and she fell over this way.
Yeah, so I couldn't see her face.
Okay, so you didn't turn around to see if her face was in the seat or
I was
not?
driving and I like, bro, it smelled like shit. And I looked, that's it, that's all I did. And I didn't really look.
So was your face down in the seat?
Mhm.
Was it up in the back?
It was down in the seat.
So you couldn't see her face because it
Yes,
was
sir.
in the seat.
Yes, sir.
Alright. You've been truthful about this?
Yes, sir.
Anything that you can change about this at all?
I wanted to be in the situation.
No. About your story.
Is there anything you need to change?
If
That's
you're
not
the one who
truth.
helped carry her to the truck, it doesn't change it. Listen to me
Give
for a
no-
minute.
It doesn't change
Listen
the
to
story.
me for 1 minute. It doesn't change anything. If you're the one that helped her get out in the alley, it doesn't change anything. So
Get a polygraph test in here.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you, on my mama, that's what I'm telling you. That's what you're not listening. This is what I said last time.
because even someone else told me that you were the one who wanted to call 911.
I know, I was.
So I believed everybody else's story. The only thing that's different, I mean, everybody's been telling the same story, except little things that you're saying, just little things. But I'll believe you.
Go get a. You think I'm gonna sit here, go get a polygraph test and put me on it?
No,
and then
I
it's gonna come.
think you're scared. I think you're worried. But I'm just saying, it's nothing to be.
I know, sir. Bring that sergeant in here and ask her. When we was that's why I said, where that black lady at? When stuff was being said, I was sitting like, what? And guess what I was doing? We was in here together. Guess what I did? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what?
That's what I'm saying. When he say he was talking, and I was like, oh yeah.
Let me ask you this. Last time when you were in here, almost a year ago,
Yes.
who did you say drove the truck to the alley?
Listen.
She's just asking you a question.
When we was in here, I was agreeing because I was agreeing.
It's not going to change anything. So don't be afraid. That's all we're saying.
Don't be afraid.
I said I will. I think.
What did you say the last time? You said you don't forget anything. You remember everything that you said. What did you tell us? Well, not me, but the police. Who drove the truck to the alley? What do you remember saying?
I probably. I don't want to lie to you.
I get it.
I don't remember though. I probably said me. But I don't remember this because, like I said before this situation.
Okay, then let me ask you this now. Okay, because obviously last time you said you drove to the alley. Okay.
Okay.
This time you're saying D drove it to the alley. You guys parked. He got in your car and what's his name? DeBoe got in the car with you. Okay. So all three of you guys. He's in the back. You're front passenger. D's driving. Okay. Last time we knew it was you, D, and you were saying Bo, but you didn't say that before. So now you said Bo last time.
I said Bo.
Okay, but last time you didn't say all three of you guys got in the car and went to the alley. Okay. No. Let me just ask you this question: why the inconsistencies? Okay.
Because during that time I was really spooked.
Okay.
I was real spooked
Okay.
from Bo, and
You ain't spooked now.
I mean I'm still spooked, but I
But you knew we already had the name.
yeah, because he said
Okay.
ABC, but
Okay.
so I was like,
You could have been singing a Michael Jackson song. You don't know.
but
So which one is the truth, though? Because what's going to happen is if we have these inconsistencies, we have to be able to say, well, he said this the first time, and he said this the second time, but this is the truth because of...
And then this one said this.
Yes. So...
And this one said that.
And none of it's a big deal in the whole scheme of things.
y'all saying it's not a big deal, but
It's not.
It's
It
scary.
just shows you being truthful and honest. That's the only thing it does for us.
So But see, the thing is,
we have to explain the inconsistencies, okay, when we do our reports. We have to be able to say why we did what we did, okay, when we have you saying one thing when you first got here last time. You're saying this now, okay?
Listen.
So I just want to know the truth, and I want to believe you.
Listen.
Okay? Because you seem like a really good kid. You've never been in trouble before. You were put in a position that absolutely sucks. Okay? It's not your fault that you got put in this position. Okay? We just need to know the truth so we can more or less say, hey, he cooperated, he did this, he did that.
I'm gonna cooperate, but listen, I'm telling you, y'all not listening. When I came in here, if you ask that black lady, she was watching me the whole time. My eyes, my facial expression, every time. It's not. It's the same story, but just people just switched. It's just the like.
Well, the only one that switched is you.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's why I keep telling you it's falling, trying to make it's falling back on me.
Well, it's not really falling back on you. We just need to figure out a few different things, and that's it. Okay? Majority of the story is consistent. We don't have a problem with it. And then the important part of the story is consistent that we already have.
Listen.
It's the little things that at the end.
When the argument happened, when we stopped, the argument happened.
Okay.
I was scared. When I jumped, I hopped out of the car. Bo said, "Man, get your stupid ass back in the truck." Cause I was finna go. So I got back in the truck. Cause he's like, "Get your stupid ass back in the truck." Boom. I got in the truck. I wasn't driving. He was driving.
Bo was driving?
No.
D.
Oh.
He was driving. I went around. D was driving. As we coming out, D was driving. They was finna argue. D and Bo was finna fight. So D was like, "Well, what's up, nigga? Cause you know everybody arguing during that time. Everybody like, what you wanna do, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I ain't trying." Cause Bo was like, "Bro, what's up with you, bro? You stupid ass dude." Like, cause he didn't want to be in that situation. So he was mad. So and D was like, "Man, it's hard for anybody knows she was gonna die. She was gonna go to the hospital." But she was, but look, she ended up passing away. Anybody knew. But
we can understand that.
But that's what happened. Ain't no the only inconsistency is saying I pushed out the truck or I drove.
Nobody said anything about pushing.
Whatever it was, I drove.
No. We're just trying to clarify from what you said last time.
I know.
Okay, so if you're telling us the truth now, give me a reason why you lied before.
I didn't lie.
Okay.
The thing they shouldn't even put us in here together. First off.
Okay.
When we was in here together, it was me and D. The marshal or whatever, whoever he was. When I was sitting here, I was sitting right here.
Right.
That lady, the tall red black lady sitting there. I'm right here where you at. And D right there, the heavyset dude right here. D right there, the heavyset marshal dude right there. So D, when I'm saying something, I'm getting cut off.
Who's cutting you off?
D. So and then
he doesn't want you to talk?
I don't know, but I was like, oh, yeah. So I was like, because he was trying, like I said, he was trying to make it seem like I was driving. He said that you was driving. I was like, what? Oh, yeah. But that's why I'm telling you.
Okay. No, I get it.
It's the same, this is the truth.
Okay.
Everything what I say is the truth, everything. But just, the stuff is just switched. It's just saying I'm driving. Okay. When the lady got dropped off out in the alley, I wasn't driving. That's the only thing.
Well, here's the words. You said that you were driving around when you found the alley, and he was alone in the truck.
Me? Yeah.
And you pulled out the lady and left her there.
Listen.
That's your exact words from last time.
That's not my exact words. Well, that was when we was in here. When we was in here.
Yeah.
That's
what the detective wrote down that you said.
Because you're not listening. You're still not understanding.
Did you say that?
No. When we was here.
What did you say last time?
He was. I'm telling you. I was gonna say it, but like I said, I got cut off, and like, oh, yeah.
When they talk to somebody, they don't have D in the same room with you.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, last time, yes. Last time they were brought in together.
That's what I'm telling you.
But hold on, but before that, we did talk to him separately before that.
That question never came up in that place.
When we got last time?
Yes, that when we got right here, I'm not. I know him. I said I remember everything, but I was right here, sitting there. I was sitting there. D, the fat man here, and D there. They was talking, and D was talking, and said, "Yo, you remember you was driving?" So I did it. I was like, so the black lady looking. I was like, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so.
I'm not. If y'all got the story, get the story. I'm not.
That we know. Okay, that we understand.
I didn't say that. That came from here because of we was getting interviewed together, and I was just scared. Saying I'm not scared of D. I know I beat D up. I'm not scared of him.
Okay.
I'm definitely not scared of him.
It's the other guy, the Bo.
I was scared of him. I'm not scared of D. D can't do nothing with me. I know that for a fact. I'm a calm, mellow guy, but I know he can't do nothing with me. Only day he can do something with me is if he got a gun. That's the only way. Old boy, I find him, but I probably can't beat him. That's the only person I was spooked. But D, I ain't worried about D. I ain't worried about him. I don't care if he was the part. I beat him up. He don't have. I'm not scared of him.
Okay.
But that's me. Like you said,
why'd you let D back then end up talking to you?
Why didn't you stop?
They seen it. They seen it.
I know.
I got up and said, hey, I gotta go pee. Came out, the black lady was right here. She opened the door, spoke to him and said, he had something to say. But I walked, I thought about it, and I was scared. And I just left it at that.
Okay, that's what we're trying to figure out. You were scared then.
I just left it at that. That's it. Everything is the truth, but everything y'all got is the truth. But just me driving by myself and talking about I pulled a lady out, give me a polygraph test.
Okay, so you did not do that?
No.
Okay. So what you told us today is the truth?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the truth. Everything is the truth.
Because you never even told us about the argument last time.
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
So you drove the truck by yourself just up to the gas station, and that was it, right? And then
where the apartment's off 62nd.
Listen, sir. I remember in that neighborhood, we drove somewhere. Why would we drive to a gas station where there's lights there with a dead body in a truck?
You said there was lights there.
No, you said
a gas station. There's gonna be lights at a gas station.
They didn't stop at a gas station.
Where did he park his car at? Where did he park his car?
He across the street from the gas station.
Okay.
That's all you keep saying is across the street from the gas station, at small apartments.
Well, that's where I wasn't there. So that's where you drove the truck to, and then D took it from there to pull it in the alley, correct?
Yeah.
All right. And D and Debo got out of the car and then got in the truck.
Yes.
Got it.
And then D drove with Debo in the back,
yes.
and you're in the front passenger.
Yes. This is everything. Nobody, like I said, nobody touched that lady. Nobody did anything to that lady beforehand. I don't know what happened when we wasn't there with Bert or whatever. Nobody did. Us three didn't do anything to that lady. When we got, I didn't see nobody do anything to that lady. When we got there, when we came down, the lady found out the lady dead. Boom. Across the street from the gas station. You seen gas station, we wasn't at the gas station.
All right.
Park the car, because the GPS will tell you that. GPS will tell you. Where it's in GPS in the car. That's
what
how.
Car?
The BMW.
Is there GPS in the truck?
Yes.
Okay. I got you. At any time after this was all done, did you guys ever talk with Bert to find out what the hell actually happened to that lady?
No.
Did he ever say anything?
No. I don't listen.
Did
when
he
it comes,
ever
listen,
tell you?
When it comes to Bert, that's none of my business. You know how you stay in your place? Like that with Bert is none of my business. So all I know is that's dirt.
Did you ever notice if the lady had any track marks from like shooting up at all?
No, so she did. All I know is she did pills. I don't know about any track marks.
Do you know how she did the pills? Did she take them? Did she shoot them up?
I don't. If they did something, so they go in their room and close that door.
You were no part of it.
No, sir. I mean, no, ma'am.
Did she have any injury, any marks on her body at all?
When I
Did
seen
you
her,
remember?
listen, I seen that lady one time, and guess what? She was happy, smiling. I didn't even know she was. I didn't know she was what she was. She probably had the stuff. I didn't know she was. When I seen the only time I seen that lady, she was in the kitchen, smiling, making a sandwich, and asked me did I want a sandwich. I said no, ma'am. I don't know. I didn't know her.
When was that prior to?
That was a long time ago. No, that was
months. What?
like months. Long time ago. Because when I first heard it was like, call her. He like I guess that's who he be messing with. So and he would pay her. I guess they was girlfriend and boyfriend, but yeah, give her money because she didn't have money. So I guess because she had a boyfriend, but he was crazy. Like he was the one crazy, like acting crazy. He come up her house before, but she had a boyfriend. So, but that was her man. She got money from, and last time when I seen that lady, you can tell she was whatever she was. She was smiling. Asked me to make a sandwich. I said no, and she was making sandwiches with no gloves on. So why would I eat from that? Some food from you, and I don't even know who you is. Bert used to cook food, asked me what I was hungry. I said no. I don't know what you did this food. So, no. That, and then the next time I seen that lady, guess what? That was the situation. I seen the lady 2 times. First time I seen her, she was smiling, happy. But I heard her asking about pills. Second time I seen that lady, this situation. That's the only, I never seen that lady.
You say you want to help kids. Down the road, are you going to sit there and tell these kids this story?
Why would I? First off, I don't even tell myself the story. Why would I? I wouldn't
never tell these kids what predicaments not to get into.
No, sir. I tell the kids when type of people you hanging with, if they're making the wrong choices, get away from them. Because guess what? I do say, hey kids, I've been in trouble before. Like I tell them I got arrested. I don't tell them I got arrested, but I say I've been in jail before. When I was working at jail, one of the kids at the school, he was in jail while I was working at jail. Now I see him at the school. But I tell him, hey, the way you going is not the way you want to go. Because either you're going to be dead or in jail. That's what I tell the kids. I sit and show the kids, it's a video of a young boy had a robbery in Clearwater. And he got convicted for 45 years. And he was only 15. And the older guy got lesser time and the young guy got more. So I showed him that. I showed him, you can ask the principal, everybody. I showed kids love me. That's why I was really crying. I was really crying about the kid because they see me. Because when they see me in the handcuffs, there's women on the window like this. And I was sad. And then with me, the person was seeing that, they like, she wasn't in there at first. So when she came in, all she seen me in handcuffs. Because she said, she came up there, did so calmly. I was in the P room, listening to music. You have a visitor up in the front. Like, a visitor? You come to visit me? So I go out there. I'm looking and saying, hey, somebody here see me? I'm looking at because the front office. So then I see the guy in the green shirt, he moved his hand. So I was like, okay, maybe they in the principal office, but she came and got me. But she stayed and was probably talking to the other coach about what was going on. About, it's some detectives, Coach Q or whatever. Probably so. I look, I say, y'all want me? Because I'm thinking it's, the CPI, chopper set. I'm like, oh, I don't know nothing about this. So that's what I'm thinking. But when he said, remember something about last year or somewhere, I was like, last year? My whole mind was going from that. Because I was like, my life, I'm not with him. Whole life going different. So that was it.
What's your duties at the school?
I'm a PE teacher. I'm a PE assistant.
How long have you been working there?
August 10th. I left the jail August 10th and started there August 10th. A PE assistant, but if I sit and I want to better the kids, I wouldn't even, me being an assistant, you'd never catch me in a situation like this, ever. The only person I ever hung out with that probably sold drugs was him. Everybody that I hang with was my brother. I mean, yeah, he got in trouble with the gun thing, but he was stupid. He had a gun and he didn't need a gun. Who you have beef with? You had a gun, you didn't need a gun. The only thing he probably had was driver's license suspended because of child support.
Who's your brother?
Christopher Lamb.
Christopher Lamb?
Yeah, but he's my cousin, but I call him my brother because my godbrother. But I promise you, you'll never in your life hear me or have to see, unless you must think about when I was a baby, my mom get beat up by a boyfriend or something. That's it. You look it up, that's what you'll find.
So if you have any other criminal charges?
No, sir.
No. If you ever do, what does the school do with you?
You get fired. Yeah. You can't have any drug charges, gun charges, child pornography, being around kids. None of the sexuals, no felonies. I don't have a felony.
Right.
All the jobs I have, you can't have a felony.
Right.
Work around kids, and then I help elderly. I help an old blind man. I have to sit and bathe him. He's blind. I help the mentally disabled. Everybody that's 35 and up. That's my third job. Then my fourth job is I work at my apartments. I'm a security guard for my apartments. I've been there since January of last year. And
Where do you live at?
2228 Allstate Terrace North.
So you're a security guard there?
Yes.
What's
I'm a
your
courtesy
hours
officer.
there?
There's no hours. It's when you.
They
It's
just call you when they
convenient.
need you?
They'll call my phone and say you have a courtesy call, and that's it.
So do you have to put on a uniform to go out there for anything?
They
Just
tell
walk around
when I was
and check
working when I was
things out?
working when I was working when I was working at the JDC, and they seen it, so that's why they asked me to do it because they seen it. But I don't impersonate the officer. You can't impersonate the officer. If I don't wear the limo, I don't wear my officer uniform.
Right.
What I do is wear this like something like this and walk around. And a problem call, they call my phone. I was real sad that man. Only thing I was sad, I was boohoo crying about the kids. And I said, this man didn't have to do that.
You may not have. I wasn't there. I don't know the circumstances, but
The other officer was like, I don't know why he did it. He probably seen you just being nervous or something. That's because the other officer was fine. He was
sometimes they're afraid that somebody may take off and run.
yeah, that's what he said.
And it being out of school,
Yeah, that's what he said.
potential problems
Yeah.
because
And see,
we obviously.
But the way he did it was like, makes him like, and when he did it,
Well,
everybody.
he was probably afraid you were going to run, so he wanted to cuff you quick. So
The thing is, if I would have ran, I seen the police. I would have ran then. I walked in the office to speak to you.
but you didn't even know it was the police. You thought maybe it was CPI until you got out there.
It still don't matter if you did something wrong and you know you did something wrong. You gonna go. You gonna bolt.
Did you do something wrong in this whole thing?
No sir. No sir.
You actually told me what you did, what the wrong thing was.
Well, that's the reason why I know that is because of what the lady said. Though.
No. This whole thing you're here for.
Oh, being around him,
But what was the wrong thing that was done?
not calling 911.
Besides that,
You mentioned it already.
disposing the body.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. No, but the reason why I know that is because of what the lady said. You're not getting charged, but if the only thing you could get charged with, and it's a misdemeanor, is this was a wrongfully disposable body. But I was sitting here like, who the hell gonna hire somebody and said it's charged as wrongfully disposable body? Who's gonna hire somebody with that?
It's not actually, it's called something different, so it doesn't have a body in it. It's
See?
called tampering with evidence. So it doesn't make it look like you did something to a body.
I mean, but still, that
But,
that situation is still.
well, do you agree that that was the wrong thing that you did
I mean,
in the scheme of everything?
not a scheme.
In
No,
the
no, in the
whole
whole
story.
Yeah.
in the whole story.
Yeah, I
Do you
mean,
think you should have done something else different?
but
Should
I
you
would-
have driven with her, just dropped her off at the hospital?
I would have did it. I wanted to. I kept asking. But in that situation, it was like, damn. That's why I say it's like, damn, dude. If I pull over here, pull without them knowing, just drop off. I'm on camera, the truck on camera, white lady, she dead. Then what? You know what I mean? And then I do that, and then guess what? I'll be back with them because I gotta drop the truck off. I can't just leave the truck because they know I stay. So if I drop the truck off,
So were you in fear what Dee and Bo was going to do?
that's at first I wasn't. No, I'm not scared of you.
That's right, I forgot. Bo.
But that's the only reason because of the situation. That situation, I was spooked. So like, damn, I ain't gonna fuck with this dude.
Have you ever been in a situation like that before?
No, ma'am.
So you didn't know what to do?
No, ma'am.
You were spooked.
Yes, ma'am.
I think you have the ability to be a good leader, especially talking about with all these kids wanting to help them. You should have been a good leader to make the right decision on that one.
But you doing in that situation, being me, I was already scared about. I didn't want to have nothing to do with it. So me being scared, and like I say, if I drop the truck off and we wait up here, listen. If I drop the truck off and we come back and meet each other, who's to say it would have been me and the lady tonight? Because I stupid ass nigga, fuck you, drop the truck off for something like that. You know what I mean? Do that situation, you can't. In that situation, you can't do stuff that you're not like. You supposed to do the right thing, but at the same time, you're just like, what's the consequences to this? Even though I didn't do anything wrong, it's still consequences because I still have these two dudes to be around. Like, and they know why my family stayed. I'm where I was with my family. Like, my grandma, they know my grandma stayed. So this is how my grandma's house gets shot up. Or what if I don't make it back home?
You know what Dee does for a living, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And yet you still wanted to be his driver.
No, hold on, no. I wasn't driving, but I didn't drove. Me and D wasn't. I didn't drive him around with drugs.
How do you know what he didn't have in his pocket? What happens if a cop stopped you guys? He takes it out of his pocket and throws it in between the seats. Guess who's going to jail?
Both. But doing that.
But you have the ability to be a leader.
Yes, sir.
But yet you made the decision still to be a driver for a drug dealer.
No, but I wasn't. No, sir. I was
He's still a drug dealer, and you're driving him around.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't driving. The only reason why I had the car is because he had all these kids and baby mamas. What I was doing
The only
was.
reason you drove the car because his license is suspended.
No. What I was doing was he couldn't pick all his baby mamas up. He couldn't pick all of. He was still messing with. That's why I said he had multiple girlfriends. So I was the guy who handled his baby mamas and kids. So I get up at 7 in the morning, take the first kid into school. Okay, boom. Go back home, wait till the other baby mama call me. Go pick her up, take her to work, drop the baby off to daycare. Boom. Now I got to call her myself. I do whatever I want to do. Ride around. I had another girlfriend during that time, and I pick her up, get ride around, and that was it. I'm in the BMW. She with me. So boom, after that. But guess what? By during that time, I had to go pick up the baby mama from work, pick up the daughter from school, drop them two off, pick up another baby, drop her off home, pick up another baby. If baby mama say, hey, I gotta go to the store, or hey, I gotta go do this. What? It's so many baby mamas, it's so many girls. Literally, that's why I was there. It wasn't about
you
me.
still drove around him in the car too.
No, I didn't drive. No, I didn't drive
But
him there.
there could have been a chance
Yes, sir.
on one of those times
Yes, sir.
when he was in the car.
You're right. Yes, sir.
Or left something in the trunk of that car. And
But one thing, he might be a bad person, but one thing. Listen.
even if you're drug dealers,
But listen, but he never put me in that situation. He always told me, I commend him on that. He never put me in that. He said, you don't have to do this, He put me in good, like, I don't want you driving around with me or whatever. All that he wanted me to do was pick his big mamas them up and stuff and do that. And I get paid $100. I got paid $100 about 4 days straight one time before.
$400.
Yeah. In the morning, every morning.
I need one of them drivers.
I was like, shoot. Boom,
Yeah,
that
you
was
may.
it.
Alright, give us a minute, alright?
Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Alright, we're going to go out here and talk to our boss.
Is this all
You
your
chill.
stuff here?
Yeah, I took it out because I didn't want that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just gonna hold on to it for a minute, alright? You're good.
Yeah. So what's going to go on?
Just hang out, alright?
Yes, ma'am. Can I call my grandmother?
You minutes, buddy. Do you want something to drink?
No.
Huh?
No, sir.
Nothing?